I did not yell. I did give a few. What the hell are you doing? I did give a few of them.
We know you a busy man, Kobe, so we gonna jump right to it, man.
I'm gonna say Zion Leonard.
Is that dude in a swing?
I'm sick and sick with it, vision and lift it. Listen, just picture it, spit and deliver it. The time froze, under current, how the grind flows. Wrist flicking, said the bezels, got a mind blown. You know how to drop beat, everything's slow. You know how to drop beats and anything goes. Pull up to the spot, you might see the squad there. Pull up unannounced, then you might see your broad there. It's just seconds remaining, and I got the rock for the win while you're watching the shot clock. It's just seconds remaining, and I got the rock for the win. Thanks for watching the shot clock. The shot clock. You catch the shot clock every Sunday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m.
We never getting that $1 million.
Hey man, what's going on, everybody, man? G-Day Hoops got here, Boss So Hard Network, man. This is the Shot 30 Clock, man. We just finished wrapping up the high school season. We just had UIL state championships just took place. Been seeing a lot of craziness on the feed and online, man. But definitely before we get things started, definitely want to bring my co-host on, and we got special guests that'll be joining us live today, man. Excited about that as well, man. Oh man, hey, Craig Smith, brother, my dear brother Craig. One thing about me and my guys, we don't duck nothing, man. We don't duck no smoke, man. And this is for entertainment purposes, man. This is all fun and love, man. And you know, I seen the tweets and your tweets and stuff like that. You know, we know those guys. We know Silas Rodriguez, man. You know, we know Jordan Lowry. I knew Jordan Lowry before he even moved to Dallas when he was living in St. Louis, and everybody's calling him Allen Iverson's son. As an elementary and middle school student who was tearing up the scene there. And so, you know, we know the kids from the Dallas and San Antonio area, but this show is geared towards Houston, man, and the Golden Triangle as well. That's what it's geared towards. And I know state everybody separation, but when it's time for player rankings, articles, and write-ups, everybody want to be included in Greater Houston. When it's time to do player rankings, team rankings, and all that. And so, you know, but at state, everybody, it'd be more of the parents than the play, more of the fans, I should say. Not all the parents, but more the fans than the players. But definitely want to bring my co-host on, man. He was there representing, man, and then we definitely gonna have our guest as well, man. But first, let me get to one of our co-hosts, man. None other than the plug of all plugs himself, man. The Baller Plug.
For every action, there's a reaction. There's a consequence behind everything you do, you know what I'm saying? There's three sides to every story. Mine, yours, and the truth. I want everybody to win. If I sign you, I'm letting you win.
What's going on, my guy, man? What's the word, brother? I'm sorry if I'm looking weird right now. I'm trying to play my online dynasty game and do this show at the same time. I just threw a pick just a minute ago. But what's good, man? What's the word?
Nah, you good. I totally understand trying to multitask out of here, G-Day. Man, hey, Craig, I'd have shot this show on the moon with an Android phone, my brother. What is you saying? So that's crazy. It's all love, though. We had fun at state. It was a fun basketball season. A lot of highs, a lot of lows. Ended in culminating in some things that I was proud to see.
Come on. Go ahead, man. I
feel you. You got to get on the PlayStation. That's because you're playing on Xbox. That's why.
I was up big, and then I got on the show, and I got distracted, They making a little run on me, man.
They be your own people. But yeah, see, and one thing about me,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
like G Day said earlier, we got kids on both sides at that level, at the highest level, because that's what we do. We got kids on both sides of the ball, bro. Like it I'm gonna always ride with where I stay, but at the same time, there was no disrespect to no other
Oh
kids.
yeah, no. We was talking crazy, but it was
Like,
all out of fun, entertainment, man.
if you're not a competitor, maybe this not the
Oh
arena.
my gosh.
And with
Another interception, bro.
that, what was interesting that you saw this weekend, G Day?
The ability not to finish and close out games. That to me, at that stage, you got to finish games. You got to close them out. Um, you can't. You got to value possessions as well. You can't. At state, it's hard to just sit on the basketball and let clock just run. You sit on it. Hey man, you got to go get a bucket and then apply the pressure on the defensive end of the floor. But you have to value turnovers. So that was a big thing for me, and not just on the Houston side, but just as a whole. Watching teams not be
We
able to.
watched the Columbus game and said to ourselves, Grayson Rigdon ain't got no help. Like
Yeah.
he couldn't get nobody could get the ball across half court for him, and that was the name of the game in that game. And that's not even the Houston game. It's just basketball in general.
Yeah.
When you get to the big moments, like and the lights get bright, possessions matter. Possessions count.
They're running the Wildcat.
Who you
Oh
playing against?
my gosh, bro.
What school you playing against?
Oregon. What's going on, Rob, man?
What's up?
Bro, I see you in the gym. What's good, my boy?
Yeah, Gary, you ain't the only. Oh, you can't see it through my Western name. You ain't the only one that got your name on your merch, dog. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. I feel you. Hey, Brandon. Brandon is definitely a big thing. It was on state. It was on showcase at state. You know what I love about Kimball? Kimball be making shirts and they not sending them to Africa if they lose. Like they be making, we are state champion shirts and be ready to pass them out after the game is over. ASAP, immediately, right after. Come get your shirt, get your sizes, everything. You know, like I love that. You know why? Because that's faith in your brand. And Coach Nick Smith, his brand is pretty good. Shout out my boy. Shout out Amari Wesley. Shout out, man. That might have been my most funnest game recording. I just want to put that out there. It was just a fun game to as a creator to watch. Because I mean, like I said, I probably haven't seen that many dunks in a game all year. Especially like I mean, Rob, you can say what you want. Like I don't.
Hey, you see what my little hit my header under my name say.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Nah. I know what you said, Gary. I'll give you a hard time.
No, you good.
No, from an aesthetic standpoint, from just a basketball fan standpoint, it was an exciting game to watch because, like you said, you don't see that many rim rocking dunks in a high school game, like on a non-national level. But for a person of hey, shout out to Coach Delvin for they win, Galveston O'Connell state championship win in 2A, and shout out to Coach Chris, St. Francis Episcopal. I'm sorry, on a back-to-back state championship win in 4A, man. That's big time.
Oh yeah.
Is this man playing the game while we live?
Yeah, I forgot. I can't stop it.
We are live.
Yeah, I can't stop it because if I stop it, then it counts as a forfeit.
No wonder I ain't getting no introduction music or nothing. Just
I
come
ain't
on,
taking no
bring your
selfie,
ass
bro.
on in here.
Hey, we getting straight to it. Getting straight to it.
Man, how was so Gary? Why G-Day doing that? Let me ask you a question. Let me put my reporter hat on. How was the aesthetic of state different this year with this new format? As far as you as a media person and the intimacy of the venue than it had been in past years.
Got your ass touchdown. Oh my God!
So,
football, bro.
Are we talking as Gary the media creative, or are we talking about Gary the media in the press room?
Get both. Let's hear both.
Oh my gosh!
Okay, so I'm gonna mix it together.
Okay,
I'm accustomed to having 2 days, right?
Yeah.
Those 2 days, like when you win that first day, I can kind of start setting up the story.
Yeah.
I'm a storyteller, bro. Like
yeah.
like we getting corporate money now, Rob, and we talked about that.
Yeah.
Me personally, I'm a storyteller, dog. Like, and I wanted to tell some stories, win, lose, or draw, but that's not necessarily how that was able to come off.
Yo, let's go.
The creative aspect, if you really good at your job, you was cranking them out, right?
Yeah.
You couldn't tell no story. You was just highlighting the game.
Oh yeah.
So there's no individual information. We all on the same baseline.
Yeah.
We all got the same shots. So that's what I look forward to. Press conference wise, or talking to the kids wise, it was the same. Nothing really changed in that aspect. But like as far as in like, you don't get to see people for 2 days in a row. You don't get to see kids. You could stink it up in your first game and your team gets you over the hump. And then in that second game, you can go and plot your way and go be better, right?
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest,
that's a big stop.
State now is
man.
Can you mute your mic until you ready to come on, bro?
No, man, I'm listening. I'm engaging.
And if you could be
Wildcat.
No name,
let's go,
and get the most valuable player award if you have a good day that day.
Coach Benny, we can line it up whenever, brother. Go ahead, I'm listening.
So I don't think the records are always going to reflect who's going to be the best player or whatnot. All state teams, I was pleasantly surprised they got it right.
Yes, sir.
All the media got it right.
Stop. That's a big stop.
Before we bring on our guests, I just want to say
big stop.
Congratulations, first and foremost, to Coach Jubert from Kuntz.
Yeah, man.
I'm sorry, somebody was calling me. Coach Jubert from Kuntz and Coach Michael Thomas from Westbrook for bringing state championships back to the 409 to you know what I'm saying? Coach Jubert had one of the best backcourts in the state, small or large classification.
Block that.
Congratulations and shout out to Zach Sales on a highly decorated high school career. And then my guy, Mason Dunham, man, was hooping. You know what I'm saying? Been hooping, but rightfully got the recognition that he deserved more this year. And then you go over to Beaumont Westbrook, led by, Elijah Garrett, the state MVP, Terry Satcher, Dodson. It was a lot of back and forth, behind the scenes political talk about, was Coach Thomas the best coach for Westbrook? Well, I guess he proved whether he was good or not. Now he goes down in the annals of state history as a player and a coach to win titles in the same area. We won one with
Go.
Clifton Ozan, Beaumont Ozan, and now in his first year he takes Westbrook to state. So I didn't want to. I would be remiss not to mention them first because they did win. Just to let y'all know, it ain't no type of separation or discrepancy on my
They
behalf,
cheated me.
and I would say the people on my panel between us and the 409. I understand and respect the fact that they have their own history and lineage, and you know that they don't like to be grouped in because, like I was saying earlier, if Wheatley or if Booker T would have won, you wouldn't have heard people from Yates saying, "Yeah, we." I mean, people from Beaumont saying, "Yeah, we won the state championship." You know what I'm saying? So I respect it. So all the Twitter back and forth beef about the 409, man, we respect them and we got love for them. I mean, man, we got a person from the 409 that's our brother that's on the show with us every week. So that's that. And then I want to give a shout out to Coach David Burrell,
Oh my God,
Coach Jesse Shelton, Coach Ronnie Courtney, Coach
that's
Charlie
crazy,
Jones,
bro.
and Coach Bruce Glover. Coach Glover and Coach Shelton both coached their last games at state. They'll be hanging up their coaching whistle after a long tenured Coach Glover been at Bel Air for over 20-some years, I know for sure, off the top of my head. And Coach Shelton been in and out of coaching for the last 20 years. They both took their teams on incredible rides and just came up a little bit short, man. Booker T was, fought valiantly, but I don't really know if anybody in 4A would have beat Kimball. That's just me being realistic and a basketball scout and not a homer. Coach David Burrell, the job that he's done in the last 4 years of turning Wheatley back around into a household citywide name. Coach Charlie Jones being the second coach ever from KDISD to lead a team to state. And Coach Ronnie Courtney, the legendary legend himself, who also got recognized while he was at state for his Willie Ridge 2000 team. I just wanted to send a shout out to those guys. And even the Dallas teams that won. I know Coach Peavy. I got respect for Coach Peavy. We talk noise, but I got respect for Coach Peavy. Coach Nick Smith, back-to-back state champion. You know what I'm saying? That the coach from I don't know all their names, but the coach from Kennedale, those two kids, Tevin Smith and Lovings, will be back next year. They're both juniors, so we might see Kennedale back in the state championship again. Birdville, even though they lost, they fought valiantly. It was a good state, man. We didn't come out on the winning side of it, but besides one game, it wasn't just no blowouts. It was down to the wire games, and I just wanted to to give all those people their flowers while they can still hear it and smell it. So,
all right, man. We got some guests today, man.
Yeah, for
First
sure. Bring them on.
Definitely want to bring Mason Donald and my guy Zach Sells to the stage, man. Hey, first off, big shout out to y'all, man. Big season. Zach Sells leading the nation in steals. Mason, man, you played extremely well in the playoffs. Both of y'all have played really good all season long, man. We just want to give y'all flowers publicly on the show, man. Man, y'all put on for Kuntz, man. Super excited, super proud for y'all, man. Just talk about the whole run of state, man, this year for y'all.
It was an exciting season. We at the beginning, last year, at the end of last year, we got beat down by Hiscock, and that just left like a bad taste in our mouth. So we just knew coming into the next season that we got to dominate everybody we play. So we came with the mindset win, and we win it all, and we end up getting number one, and so we end up winning it all. So it was very great.
No, that's what's up, man. Mason, how about you, man? Just talk about the season a little bit.
Man, really and truly, we just didn't want to feel how we felt last year when we lost to Hitchcock. So we just put in the work all since when we lost, all summer till the beginning of fall, all the way to the end of the year. We just kept working, kept our heads up. And we all had to We all had one goal and one dream, and all had the same aspiration that we wanted to win. So we just kept going until we won.
So I got a question, man. Coming from, I'm from a big city, but coming from a small city, man, how does the city of Kuntz embrace y'all, and how does that help propel y'all when y'all on a run like that? Because I know everybody know everybody. Just talk about the community and how big a win like this is for the girls and for the boys to win for the community of Kuntz.
I mean, it's great. The community is great. Everybody love each other. Everybody supporting each other. There's really not no hate or nothing. When we lose, we still getting love from the fans. Everybody just great. Everybody supporting this big family. Really, everybody basically related to each other. But even when you're not related, like me, I come from Beaumont, so when they brought me in, they just all treated me with love and respect, and everybody just loved me. Everybody loved everybody. So it's just a lot of respect, a lot of genuine love.
Hey, don't tell people where you came from. Anyway, hey, when y'all gonna get a parade, y'all gonna the city gonna turn, because I read somewhere in the UIL media guide or something that only 15 teams, girls and boys programs have won state in the same year, something crazy like that. Like, so are y'all gonna plan on doing something big for the whole, or
Uh, yeah, I think we're gonna get a parade. I think they're gonna do it. I don't know when we're gonna get it, but I think we should get a parade soon.
well,
Gotcha.
y'all deserve one. I hope y'all get one.
And
The
that's
gra-
crazy too. They both beat the same. The boys and the girls beat the same school. That's crazy. Hey Zach, uh, Mr. Dool said, "How did it feel sitting in the Alamo Dome this year versus being there last year as a fan, and how did that drive you?"
Uh, it inspired me to keep working. I mean, watching somebody else play, that's really not a good thing when you know you can just be there playing with your team. So I mean, it just motivated me to just keep working because I want to be there. I want to be the last team standing. I want to have everybody watching me.
Yeah,
It's a bad feeling just watching somebody else play when you know you could be there.
gotcha. I listened to y'all. I listened to y'all press conference, y'all post game press conference. Can y'all talk about the role model and the impact that Coach Joe is it Jobert had
Gilbert.
Jubert.
Jubert that Coach Jubert had on y'all as young men?
Oh, I gotta talk. It, when me and Mason first got together, he said we could be one of the best backcourts in Texas, and I mean, me and Mason just pride ourselves on that. So, um, I really
Yeah.
Don't answer however
nah.
you answer, man. Don't be. Come on, man. You can't be the all-time still leader and be camera shy, man.
Oh, my fault. but yeah, Coach Jube, he just always believed in us, and he just let us know that we work hard, we could be one of the best backcourts, and I feel like we just proved that.
Not for sure. Y'all only lost 2 games this year, so yeah. Think y'all proved it.
bro, what is Mr. Dudes doing? That's why.
Hey man, you
Mr.
know how
Mr.
he is,
Dudes
man.
ain't you ain't no analyst on the show, man. Mr. Dudes. No,
Hey,
real quick.
Mason
Go
and
ahead,
Zach,
do that.
when y'all won, what was the first thing that went through y'all head?
Mm.
Really, that we just won. Like it still hasn't really sunk in to me yet. Cause I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it is like the biggest game in the state. But the first thought was just like we did it. Like the job is finished. Like we won. We kept thinking like job not finished until we win the whole thing, and we really won the whole thing. So yeah.
No.
I like actually won just to put on. I mean, we haven't won state in like 10 years, so it's just a win. It just felt good.
Okay. Who's the best player out of y'all and Kiana McDaniel.
Me. I was
Man, I don't know. We all good. That's why I'm.
Yeah, there you go. There you
We
go.
all
She
good.
cold though. She
Yeah,
cold.
she definitely is cold.
Yeah, she cold. Dang, my guy Zach froze, man. So Mason, when will you be making your college decision? I mean, you don't have to
You
tell
said
us
when
when
I
you're
make my
going.
commitment.
Yeah. Do you have like a time frame or
I really don't know yet.
okay?
Soon though, soon. Probably before the end of the month, but I'm not sure what day or nothing yet.
Okay. Zach, you back? Zach back?
Yeah, Zach back now.
Okay. Zach, when do you plan on making your commitment? You don't have to tell us the actual school, but do you have like a time frame?
Hold
Zach ain't back.
on, I'm in the house with him. I'm finna
Oh
go
man,
to.
y'all in the house together, man. Yeah,
Oh
that's
man,
Y'all using
that's
the same podcast? Man, hey, hold on. Y'all boys said y'all wanted y'all on camera time, huh?
yeah.
Y'all,
Boy, say we ain't finna be
Bro, go get a chair
on the
for us.
same
that might be a shot clock 31st. Y'all using the same bandwidth though. Like,
y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah. When are you planning to make your commitment? You don't have to tell us the school, but do you have like a timeline of like how soon or how late you plan on doing so?
Hopefully soon. I mean, I don't really got an exact date, but like
Okay.
maybe sometime this week or next week. So pretty soon.
Okay. That's what's up, man.
hey, y'all boys might as well commit on the same day. Y'all in the same house, on the same team, in the same backcourt. Y'all out here talking 2 different dates. Y'all might as well set it up just like this at the school and commit on the and heads or tails and see who go first. Why not? Y'all already my last question. What's the wildest place you done wore your gold medal since you done got back home?
To the mall.
He was winning about some Jordan, son, trying to get a discount.
That boy Mason ain't got nothing to buy at the mall. He just walk around trying to see if somebody notices his medal. Girl, look at that medal he got.
I'd have been walking around the mall like, you see this? Give me some Chinese food. Give me that little bourbon chicken. Let me get an icy. I'm gonna use that gold medal like it's a key to the city.
Yeah.
Nah, man. I just want to say the last thing, man. Congratulations to y'all. We wanted. We was talking internally as a team. We wanted to see how y'all bounced back after that loss to Hitchcock last year. Mason, we got to see you a couple of times. You came to the Prospect Expo, and then you and GTE came down and played last summer in a couple of events. So we knew that you was, even better than you were the year before. But just to see the drive and determination that y'all had to put Kuntz on the map is commendable, man. And like I was saying before, I don't know if y'all was listening, but ain't no hate from the 713 from the 409, man. We got love for y'all going all the way back to Jordan Adams and Devin McCain years in Silsby. You know what I'm saying? We've been supporting the 409 and we understand why y'all want to be shown because of where y'all come from, not to be grouped in as Houston. We respect it. You know what I'm saying? We all come from somewhere that we all want to be known. So
my bad. Not to y'all. I'm playing the video game. My bad.
I don't know how many restaurants it is in Kuntz, but y'all probably ain't gonna have to pay for too much food in Kuntz no more because y'all some legends now. So when y'all go in, make sure y'all wear y'all gold medals so they know, man, to hook y'all up, man.
Sure.
Man, that's trash, bro. Man, fellas, anything that y'all would like to share, like any future Kuntz Lions, like expectations, just anybody who's playing basketball who's like who maybe kind of has that same feeling like, man, we lost. Like, what kind of encouraging words can y'all leave for somebody who's trying to get to that goal to win state championship next year?
Yeah, I go. Just use it as motivation, really. Just work harder, grind harder. Just keep your eyes on that one dream that you got, and you gonna get there.
What's up, man? What about you, Zach?
Trust the process. I mean, it's not gonna always look like you getting somewhere, but just keep going. Just keep God first, and you're gonna be good.
So that's big. All right, Rob, hit him with the this or that, man. Come on, Rob. Do your job,
man.
brother.
You put me on the spot, man. Oh man. All right. This for both of y'all. So I'm gonna give y'all two options. Y'all tell me which one. Game winning shot at home or game winning shot on the road?
Game winning shot on the road.
On the road, so.
Hey, that's big.
To quiet the crowd down. Okay. Beating somebody in the 4-9 or coming to Houston and winning the tournament championship in Houston?
Winning in Houston.
What about you, Zach?
I'd say being somebody from the 409, especially somebody with a big name.
Why you say win in Houston, Mason?
To give us the respect that we need, that we are our own people.
That's big. That's big.
I like that.
LeBron James or Michael Jordan?
LeBron.
Oh, come on, man.
God, man. It's starting already. Oh, my God. Oh, man. Well, thank y'all for coming on, man.
Hold on, before you go, how good is your little brother, Zach? They already saying he gonna be the state champion of 2033, man.
Yeah. Keep working. I mean, the sky's the limit for him.
Okay.
To me, in my eyes, he gonna always be all right.
Okay.
All right.
Big brother, look.
Yeah, very big brother, you man.
For sure.
Need more like you.
But yeah, man, excited to see where you guys make your decision to go play college ball, and we definitely will be following along when you guys get to wherever you're going as well. Man, once again, I'm proud of y'all, man. Like Rob said, starting with you, Mason, coming to the Prospect Expo, allowing us to evaluate, kind of push your name out there. People questioning us about, yeah, right, this Mason Donald kid can't play, and then you just doing you. Just going to hoop. Same thing with you, Zach. Taking a gamble on yourself. Your dad does a really good job of making sure your content's always out there. I'm always sharing it as well. Kids like, man, they too small to, and y'all win a shutout. Don't matter the size. Hey, we here to compete, and we came and we did what we supposed to do, and we got the dub, and we the state champs. And can't nobody ever take that away from you.
Yeah, sure.
National steals leader.
That's big.
That's crazy.
How does that feel before you go? How does that feel, bro?
It feels good to know that I'm gonna always be I'm always be in history. Like, there's no one can ever take that from me. I mean, my name is stamped up there, like, so it feels good.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's what's up, man.
Crazy.
I'm happy you're a very humble kid, because if it was me, I'd have like a t-shirt made, hat. I'm walking around. Hey, I'm anybody right now. I lock you up right now. Like, hey, that's just me. But I'm glad that you're a humble young man. Man, y'all play the video game. Y'all want some smoke? Y'all play Xbox, college football?
P5.
P5.
Hell no.
P5.
You gotta get on Xbox.
Toxic community, man. That's a toxic community.
Yeah, we know you got the P5G. I'm an Xbox guy, man.
I'm trying to convert y'all, bro. Come over to the dark side.
Never,
man. But once again, fellas, we appreciate y'all for taking time out y'all day, man. And congratulations again on the state championship and a phenomenal high school career, man.
Appreciate you for having us.
Thank you.
Man, no problem, man. Thank you.
Congratulations,
Sir.
guys.
Hey man, that was Zach and Mason, man, from Kuntz High School, man. Shout out to them. We got another guest, man, that's coming on. A lot of y'all may not know who he is, but hey, this is our brother. Even though we talk crazy to one another, he is the Real Talk Nation himself, Mr. Paul Miranda. What's going on, Paul, man?
What's up, H-Town?
What's Paul showed
Yeah,
up
my favorite Pete.
on the spot.
My
Yes,
God.
sir.
Paul showed up 30 minutes before the spot. He was ready.
Hey, man. Hey, dog. Let me tell you, man. I just left David Peavy's house right quick. We had to have a couple drinks right quick on it. So I had to get on back over here, you know. Man, the Grim Reaper brought it to you jokers, didn't he? Did he not?
Yeah.
Y'all
Hey,
did UIL on
hey,
that one.
Paul, hold on.
That's one y'all should have had. You playing the UIL on that one.
We competed first and foremost.
That's how we're gonna call it.
We went up there with a bunch of new schools for the
Okay.
most part.
Okay.
Katie Jordan new.
Okay.
Really not new, but they inner city, Bel Air inner city.
Okay.
Like we got up there. Like it's hard to get up there, Paul. Don't act like y'all just drugged us.
Hey.
Y'all won. We give y'all the credit on the dub, like, but we competed. Y'all didn't just wash the floor with us. Like I just yeah. I get what you're saying, Paul.
Hey.
And there's much
I hear you.
though.
I hear you, Gary.
Like,
And it sounds
for real.
eloquent. You're articulating it very beautiful today. I got to give you that. But here it is. It don't matter who we send, because Plano East last year, first time they've been up there in a long time. What happened? State championship, got the dub. See, we don't make them excuses, Gary. That's the other difference between y'all and us. What's the difference between y'all and us?
Come on.
How did he say what's the difference between y'all and us? That's one of them right there. That's one of them. Hey, hold on, excuse me right quick. Hello, Robert Carroll. How are you doing today, my guy? Yeah, I see you don't have no lighting on you. I can still see you, my guy. I just want to make sure you understand that we
Man,
still
I'm
see
here,
you.
man. Man, look.
Hey, how does he say? How does he say, y'all?
Say what the hell you got to say. I'm not interrupting you, man. Go.
Hey, man. Hey, guys. I do want to give one shout out to somebody, man, who I thought represented H-Town very well. Man, what's that dude's name for Westbrook?
Elijah Garrett.
Elijah Garrett. God,
That's
damn, here we go again. That is a dude right there, bro. I mean, he single-handedly damn near won that game for Westbrook, man, because that would have been a total annihilation. Because I know y'all trying to take up. By the way, Beaumont Westbrook is.
Hey man, we seen it already.
83,
it's an hour in, yeah.
83,
Come on with the bullshit.
83 miles away from Houston,
ain't taking no,
which is in the vicinity.
No
I'm gonna give y'all that. I'm still give y'all Beaumont in on that because I got one school.
Kuntz closer than Beaumont is.
Kuntz is 88 miles away from y'all too. Same distance.
But we ain't taking none of them championships. That's the 409.
Kuntz is the same mileage from Houston as Westbrook.
We ain't taking none of those championships. We got 0. They got 2.
Don't get me wrong, Martin Mills is what our schools as well. They're 80-something miles away. It was actually DFW playing each other for I think it was the 2A Division II championship. Lipan and Martinsville. I'm sorry, Martinsville. Did y'all know that?
That girl.
Yes.
That's a little fun fact right there, I guess, there for Rob to go look up right quick, man. So, but
I don't look up shit. Dallas is trash.
Hey, man, how about Silas Rodriguez
getting his ass locked up until the end when he made that shot?
20 points, 20-something points, bro. Where
that motherfucker shot 18 times. Paul, stop it.
How's he getting locked up?
He shot 18 times and got 20 points.
18 times? Hold on, bro. I don't
gotta look at no damn stats. I know he shot 18 times.
Hey, that backcourt was big shot makers when it was needed.
No, it wasn't. Jordan Lowry had 8 points. Stop that bullshit. Stop the bullshit. He had 8 points.
He hit a bucket winning.
They won, but we not finna act like
All right.
they
All right.
was
So let
just
me
out
ask you
there
this, Mr.
cooking.
Carroll. Mr. Carroll. Sheldon Henderson.
Shelton.
Give me your thoughts on his performance.
Hey, hold on. Wait. Before we get to that, did we all
mad about a dude that went 8 for
Shelton's
18?
name?
You talking about a guy that went bad for 8 for 18, and your boy shot 10 for 21 to get his 25 points.
Okay.
Yeah. Look at the stats, Gary. I'm Jimmy today, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you trying to get me debate? I'm just telling you. Take the bait. I'll let Rod take the bait.
But Gary, the only difference, and here goes the difference between you and me. My guy wins the ring. He takes on the ring. Your guy, hey man, we're gonna take the individual accolades again. Remember, I say this every year to y'all. You guys are good about taking individual stuff.
Nobody said
we take home the team shit that matter, bro. And until you guys start figuring that out, and I'm saying not you guys as media, because I think you guys understand that. I'm going to go into. I think the coaches understand it. I think the people that handle these guys don't understand that. It's too much about trying to make that was that NIL money now. You know what I'm saying? And it's worse than ever now. You know what I'm saying? Because there's more money for them to get. You understand what I'm saying? And you guys are going to always be in this thing every year because it's all about that. The quick money.
You know what?
We don't do that here, man. I'm telling y'all, it's a difference out here, man. I mean, you know.
I mean, hey, Paul. Some kids took the quick money out of Dallas and it didn't pan out. We just don't say their name. It's a kid right now that's been with the 8 schools and ended up at Dynamic that I scratched my head on.
That's why you don't end up on no public school, bro.
So exactly. So each is his own, but you definitely hit the nail on the head. We got too many trainer handlers out here worried about the wrong things. They sending kids, and Dre said it on Twitter. Dog, you got to send your kids to proper organizations and proper programs. You're sending these kids to ABCD Academy out here so they could get 30 shots a game. This is a team sport, but it is a lot of me.
I'm gonna give you another classic example. I was on the floor in 2016 when my beloved DeSoto Eagles at the time knocked off Atascocita. Y'all remember that night by almost 20, 30? I don't remember what final score was.
That was before my time, Paul.
My guy said there's a star player on that team, was arguing with one of my guys, right? Just sitting on, heckler. He's heckling the kid. And, I don't condone heckling kids. We'll make sure we understand that. But the guy said something. He says, he said something to him, and then that star player from Tascasita says, "So I got my 25." And old boy was like, see, that's what's wrong with them kids, man. I said it right then and there that night. 25 points, but you ain't getting no ring? You rather have the glory like that than have a championship ring? That's the thought process down there, man. That's instilled by somebody.
Don't let this my guy. First of all, I love him. Don't let this bullshit he talking about be put for the city, because that shit he spewing out of his mouth is some bullshit.
How?
Katie Jordan is the epitome of a team. The ball bounced one way and not the other. You finna pull up some stats about, somebody shot 15 times. Well, shit, if ain't nobody else shooting, who else gonna shoot the motherfucker? If I gotta shoot it.
Jaden Hope, give me your perspective of him on that team, Mr. Carroll.
Shit, he was shooting that motherfucker because nobody else wasn't doing nothing.
5 for 14.
He was shooting, first of all, that's how they played in the playoffs.
2-3 balls that hit the backboard from the top of the key. God damn.
Because we just had the same pull up Fort Ben Marshall stats.
Bounce off the rim and then went in.
Pull up Fort, it went in though. So it don't matter what happened before it went in. The motherfucker went in. Okay. But let's pull up Fort Ben Marshall stats. Ian Lowe don't shoot that much, but nobody was shooting. Nobody was making anything.
And shout out to Ian Lowe, because the Lowe's are my dude. Shout out Marlon Lowe. Love you, dog. You're always good with me. Hey, Ian Lowe was a killer.
So that don't mean that there's
he just didn't have enough people with him.
Lowe was shooting.
He didn't have enough people with him. I told Jimmy, I said that's going to be the problem. to why Westbrook, because they swabbing now. But Marshall was gonna win that thing. I told him they were gonna get punched in the mouth, and what happened? Sure enough,
Paul.
Hey man, hey,
Let me
and
say
it
this.
comes to
I'm gonna
this,
be
Robert.
quiet.
Robert,
Paul,
you can talk for them
let's
all
do
you want,
something.
Robert, but when they got to get in between them lines, them
Paul,
kids got to make plays.
So
And
let
they
me ask
know
you
when they
this,
playing
Paul.
against the DFW, bro.
Paul,
It's a
you an
different story.
intelligent man. Let me ask you a
Debo
question.
coming on around the corner, Robert. Hide your jury, man.
Let me ask you a question.
Debo coming.
You an intelligent man, Paul. Is
Yes,
it
sir?
easier to game plan for a team when you played them already?
I mean, yeah.
So Mansfield Summit played
And that's why y'all
Marshall
thought y'all was
already.
gonna win. I listened to y'all show last week. Oh my God, Robert Carroll. I gotta give you some props, bro. You showed up for this thing right here. All that noise you were talking last week about what they were gonna do. Hey, man. Hey, dude. Hey, this is the DFW Massacre, part 1, part 2, part 3.
Hey, this is what I want you to do, Paul.
It's infinity now, baby.
This is what I want you to do.
What I'm trying to tell you?
Go back and listen to that show.
Every
kid from Houston that I named on that show made a state all-tournament team.
That's
Every
all right.
fucking kid I named.
Awesome. You did a good job of promoting your kids. And let me get something straight right now. Even though we talking noise right here about this, y'all do a damn good job of promoting your kids. I ain't gonna shortchange you on that. I'm just trying to give you the nuts and bolts of why.
Hey, get out of here, man.
Your boy is always going to come tell y'all.
That's
what
not
the
true.
problem is.
Because it was a time when y'all was getting y'all ass whooped, and now it's y'all time to win. And the pendulum gonna swing again.
We might need to have a part 2 to this because we got to figure out what's going on. Well, is it the water up here? Is the food that we eating up here? What's going on and why? Did he go visible on us? Did you put your cloak on? Your cloak?
Water? Oh man, you talking like boys are immortal out here.
Hey Gary, I told him he gonna be just like the dude on the Snickers commercial come Monday night. Want to get away?
That's crazy.
One thing I know, and 2 things for sure. Y'all was getting y'all ass whooped, and now y'all winning. The pendulum gonna swing again. Because at one point in the 2000s, y'all was getting y'all ass whooped a lot.
When was
that?
In
2018. Huh?
How long ago was that, Jeff? Was you even born then?
See, here we go.
When was this?
Here we go.
That's right. That's probably
let me ask you a question, Paul.
TJ Ford was playing.
For 24 years, y'all just been dominating. For 24 years, y'all been dominating the whole 2000s.
I won't say.
Okay, thank you.
I had a couple of runs. Y'all had a couple of runs. It's over now. You heard that song before. It's over now.
Hey man, you won. 1 point.
Hey, the sauce. It's in the sauce up here, baby.
Ain't no damn sauce. You won by 2. You won by 1. You won. Ain't no damn sauce. Ain't no sauce. The ball bounces one way and not the other.
That's when the better coach prevails, bro.
That's not true.
Them kind of games.
That's not true.
Whoa.
That's not true at all.
Whoa.
That's not true at all.
You thought Charlie Jones was out coach?
The coach from
Charlie Jones.
is not a better coach
Which team is he
Charlie Jones, man.
What team's he with?
Jordan.
Katie Jordan.
Hey, man. You know what? Sometimes destiny can overcome good coaching. I give you that. Charlie Jones is a good coach. But man, Grant Long has done his time. Remember when he had all them studs?
And what happened to them? They was getting their ass
popped. What? Because we had some tougher kids.
So Wheatley was.
If they came out of Houston, they would have represented y'all in the state championship if they was in Houston. We just had a good group of tough kids that year, those years, bro.
Oh,
that was a tough time to try to win up here, baby.
Man, oh yeah, okay.
That was a tough time to try to win up here, dog.
I want to get back to the out coaching part because
okay. I always say that 2 or 3 points is a coaching game. There, it comes down to X's and O's. Me.
Well, where was the out coaching at? In what game? You got to tell me a game. You gotta remind me.
Well, let me not be biased about Peavy.
Who put on the?
Well, let me be biased about putting on Peavy. I did, y'all.
Hold on.
Honestly. Hey, where was that dude? Africa, Jamaica. What country is that dude? What's that kid's name? Egypt. Y'all got a kid named Egypt.
Egypt Gibbs.
Everybody was glorifying all week last week. Where was he at yesterday? Did he play?
He was blocking the shit out of Kaden Edwards that I saw, and they were setting screens trying to get him off of him. You might want to rewatch that game again.
You talking about another dude? You talking about another guy that the guy that he was guarding?
How many shots
won
he shot?
the MVP trophy.
How many shots he shot? How many times he shoot?
Listen to what you saying right now, Robert.
So Paul, let's be realistic. Kaden Edwards is not the reason why Duncanville won. The fucking 10th grader is the reason why Duncanville won. The Hunt or Hurt kid, whatever his name is.
Dude's Hunt.
The motherfucker with the pink shoes, number 14. He's the reason why they won. Not no fucking Bug.
Bug had 23.
How many times did he shoot, Paul? How many times did he shoot?
Let's see here.
I just
24 shots.
Okay, that's a good game. Get the fuck out of here, Paul. It's not a good game.
Damn.
And
he missed like 3 layups. I get that. He missed like 3 layups. But hold on, Robert. You still talking about, you keep talking about guys, 2 guys now that defended the hell out of players, according to you, that both players that they were guarding got the MVP of the team. I can't roll with you on that though, man. You know what I'm saying? You done off 2 guys from 2 different state championships. You talking about how well they defended.
They won.
But yet, those 2 guys got the MVP trophy.
I seen motherfuckers calling for screens trying to get motherfuckers off of them, but they won.
Screens. Damn.
Motherfuckers won.
Is that something to do with coaching?
Hey man, look, I'm not about to say nothing disrespectful about David Peavy, but I'm not going to say he out.
I heard the great story about how.
Go ahead, Gary. My bad.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, Paul.
Yo,
let's get back to the out coaching part.
Okay, go ahead.
Where was the coaching master classes at? Because I thought David outdid Glover by far. It looked like he won the game. Okay, correct. Okay, whatever. We'll go there. Okay, let's go to that game.
What do you think about it? I want to say something.
Let's just both be biased, right? Let's just.
I want to say a shout out to the Anderson kid for Bel Air.
LJ Andrews.
Is Anderson or Andrews?
Andrews.
Dude was big for y'all, man. And I'm gonna say the reason why I down Glover in this game, y'all, it just looked like he rolled the ball out and let them 2 guys do what the hell they wanted to do. Because that dude put his head down and was going to that basket. Didn't look like a whole lot of coaching was going on in that one. Now, maybe it's a defensive thing that he does. I don't know. But offensively, I didn't see no plays. I was dumbfounded about this guy was supposed to be one of y'all's best. And I didn't see that offensively. Maybe he's a defensive wizard. I don't know. But, I'm just saying that on that. Now, going back to the Katie Jordan game, I think your guy did a great job on that. I mean, he was just outdestined. Grant Long, it was his time, bro. Being honest with you. And it sometimes comes down to that. And I thought Grant Long made the right connection, made the right calls, the defensive plays, the switching out, of defenses that he made on the calls on that. I mean, I ain't gonna short your boy on that game because that game could have went either way.
But why the Bel Air game can't be called that? For the simple fact, you
guys got a McDonald's All-American guy. Gary.
Hold on. I'll let you talk. I'll let you talk.
Feed fresh.
So from your point of view and your perspective, because Shelton's top 30 in the nation should have set it up and set it Duncanville and done all of this. Man, Paul, pick up the stat sheet. We played 6 kids against a effing powerhouse and got a butt naked play open at the end of the game to win it. And you telling me it was a coaching masterclass? You got to go get some better glasses, my brother, because I don't know what you thought, but HISD was there. We didn't fold. We didn't. It was David versus Goliath.
I gave you the disclaimer earlier.
Brock didn't hit Goliath to knock him down because you got to knock down the champ. And that's what Duncanville is, a champ. But
I gave you the disclaimer before I started.
Go and say Bruce Glove was out coached when
I did give you the disclaimer before I started that.
It was a one possession game.
I know, but Gary, I did give you the disclaimer when I said Now I'm going to be a little biased toward David Peavy. Didn't I say that right there?
I got you.
Didn't I say that?
So
I'm sorry.
that's why I didn't get emotional with my response.
Yeah.
I just hit you with facts.
But
like, that's why I had to put my media hat on. So I'm not mad at that because I could tell this story now. Matter of fact, I don't need to tell this story. Doug, go ahead and talk. I'm gonna load this video because I got the proof. I was there. Like, that's crazy.
I'm gonna get the Bruce Lee movie, and I'm gonna put up that thing and say, "Boys, don't hit back. Don't give me no stuff that you saying about what's happening down in H-Town."
No.
What he did up here.
I'm in the presser. I'm there. I'm live. Load me up, G-Day.
Load him up, then. Hey, Dougie Fresh.
Coach P, I saw you at Hoop Fest in Utah. You said you liked these moments because you didn't know what your team was at the moment. Now you know what your team is. Talk about how good they are, and y'all talk about the love y'all get from Coach P.
I mean, we're champions. You know, the schedule we play has prepared us for these moments. Playing a guy like Sheldon Henderson, who is one of the best players in the country.
He is.
These guys aren't in awe because of the matchups we've had all year, the size we've had to play against, in the atmospheres that we've played in. It's just, it prepared us for what they just went through. They don't get rattled, and they believe that they're going to win every time they step on the court. And, you know, that's just who we are. And I'll let y'all speak.
It may not come off as love, but like we're just so like mature, and we understand that at the next level, our future coaches are going to be hard on us just like he is. And at the end of the day, we know it's all love.
What's the difference between you and me?
I mean, we all know it's love, and I feel like all the coaches know as a team, we all love them too. We just appreciate them for getting us these gold medals and getting us to where we are.
Yeah, it's like really like just tough love and stuff.
Come
like,
home, H-Town.
Like,
come home,
like,
Cam.
You may not see it like, I may not see it as right now, but like when in the future, like you might just like see how hard they and how much they love us and stuff. So, and like they bring us here. You did the worst.
That's very good.
So all I'm saying is, you know, one possession games, Paul, you got to find a different narrative on that.
Okay.
6 kids played in that game.
So what's the problem? The 6 kids got you there.
But you acting like, hey, we was out here supposed to be the overdog, like we wasn't the underdog.
I thought y'all was supposed to be the favorite. Wait a minute, hold on. What? Oh, you wasn't on the show last week. G-Day and Robert Carey.
Yeah, they are the Houston favorite. Yes, sir.
Yeah, they were the favorite. What are you? Yes. Y'all had a McDonald's All-American on y'all team. What are you talking about?
I'm never going to not pick a Houston team in any match.
Not picking. We picked Booker T over Kimber.
They were the favorite.
Like, we not picking Dallas teams over Houston teams. What the fuck?
Why won't you?
What do
you said you're supposed
we don't
to be,
stay in Dallas.
You said you're
Paul.
gonna be non-biased.
You gonna pick Wheatley over Kennedale?
You said you're gonna do what you feel is right.
No.
See,
we bias when it comes to state championship.
You ain't picked no Houston teams ever. So what are you talking about? You haven't picked no Houston teams ever. What are you talking about?
I ain't never thought that.
Exactly. You wouldn't have said South Falls was gonna win the state tournament in 2017 when they won, but they did. But you wouldn't say that.
They got every now and then y'all will get one, and every now and then I'll tell you when I think you're gonna get one. But I just like I did this week. I said, "Hey man, the only one that I saw y'all getting on the cool was maybe Westbrook." And y'all almost choked on that one.
Man.
That was a one position game too.
You're not finna act like Kennedale just came. We not.
Oh, here we go.
Motherfucker can when you win, you can rewrite history.
Bro,
When you win, you
hey,
can rewrite history.
Hey, he
But
went
we
and
not
got
finna act
that
like
queen.
motherfucker
They
just came
called
out
the
and
gold
overwhelmed.
pen. I don't know.
Hey man, hey, I got to do the storyline before we go, y'all. All right. Hey man, ain't it a blessing to see a guy like Silas Rodriguez, half Portuguese, half Puerto Rican, half Indian, right? Play on an AAU team this summer who practically tried to run him off. Bad-mouthed him, said he couldn't play, wasn't a player, dogging him with college coaches right now, right? And those same coaches have a high school team, right? Have a high school team. Was supposed to be one of the favorites in 5A. And they got popped, didn't even make it. And yet, here he is. That same kid that those coaches said couldn't play is not only wins the state championship, but he takes home the MVP trophy. One of the most realest stories I could ever talk about.
Doug, why you laughing, Doug?
Ain't that crazy?
Why you laughing?
Hey, that's a great story. That's a great story. That's a great story, man.
I already know what you're talking about.
Because
I don't even want to say that. We don't even have to say the name.
Shit is so messy. That's why I'm laughing.
No, we don't even have to say no name. But but seriously, it's a great story for him though, because that kid is up here telling that story, just like that. You know what I'm saying? His mom and daddy up here saying that story, and I love it because that's so spit in your face ass university over there. They were supposed to win. And
get that off, Paul.
Karma is a mother. You know what I'm saying?
Get it off,
Karma
Paul.
is a mother. I hate to say no weapon shall prosper against me, but ooh-wee. What other storylines, man? Is there another great storyline in this one, man?
It's a bunch of them.
I got one more.
Jordan Lowry is a great one. Came back to Carolina.
How about Cameron Smith, y'all?
Oh, here we go.
Hey, I got.
How about him? Where did Cameron Smith come from?
Houston.
First of all, he did not get ran out of Houston. People talk about that's a false narrative, dog.
He came from the A-Leaf Raptor gym. G-Day, you remember when you first saw Cam?
We not gonna do that.
Cam and Tyler, both of them.
We not gonna do that.
They wasn't ran away.
They originally from New Orleans, from Louisiana. They moved to Houston, and we love the Smith family. Like, whatever else anybody else says doesn't.
That's a
really
great story too, man. Yeah, I just let you.
Nashawn, that's family. So like, Cam had his own path. Tyler went to overtime, so he went to Fob and went to Pebblebrook. That's his family. And then he came back to Duncanville after Tyler got drafted and went to the G League Ignite. Duncanville, his family. Cam got a great story. You're not finna get us beat up by Nashawn out here, Paul. Don't you dare. Not with her.
I got receipts from Nashawn. I see you, G-Day. I was invited to the draft party of
Yes.
Well, we ran them away.
All right.
Yeah, for real.
I'm throwing y'all alley-oop. This is my version of throwing y'all an alley-oop right now. You do understand that right now, right?
Yeah, man.
All right.
We love Miss Nashawn.
There's some other great stories. Jordan Lowry played for the Hoops. Jaron Mitchell for the Duncanville Panthers played for the Hoops. Out here, yeah, you didn't want to hear all that.
No, I knew that.
I know it's from basketball around the corner. I got kids on all sides. Somebody else won. I'm missing, like, bro. It's just so much. You didn't have me. You tried to get me to take the bait, Paul. I didn't.
What?
You tried.
What? Hey, I think the Coots kid was a good story too. He almost slipped.
Both of them. That's all D-Day and Rob right there having a great event and showing how there's more talent than just I
like the fact now that talking about kids moving and so forth, and the UIL is supposed to be coming out with that rule about only one transfer.
What they vote? I was trying to sneak up
this
in
year
there.
that you're only going to get one transfer. Period.
We cool with that.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all might need to get that vetoed though.
Why?
Cause that evens the plan. That's like NIL. Like everybody gonna get somebody now.
You know, I used to work as a sheriff's department. I don't know if I ever told y'all that until they tried to put me in narcotics. And my uncle used to always tell me, who was another great cop back in the day, and he never wanted to fight narcotics, in that, because it'd be one drug dealer after another. No matter how many rules you change, how many laws get passed, it just grow up. They grow like weeds. On one corner on to the next corner. You're never going to be able to contain stuff like that. Even with this one transfer rule, I'm telling you, you're still never going to contain that. I think this is part of UIL's version now of starting to understand that it is a problem. You know what I'm saying? That they are not going to be able to control. So I'm giving them, kudos on the cool for, starting to admit that now. Now we just need to start getting them the pressure. When you start putting that pressure about the shot clock and the shot clock and the what else do we have? What am I missing? The shot clock and what else? The NIL bag. I'm sorry, the NIL bag. They got to give up this.
They're not gonna do that because the Mr. Roller Wheels in the governor's mansion don't want to open that up.
Hot Wheels don't want to open what?
Want to open that up?
No, they're not going to be the only state not doing it, bro. Trust me on that. It's going to come. It's going to come, and that's why you got to have people on the UIL on board with it more, man, because we're losing our players, our top players. I think a lot of people don't realize. I think they do realize. I just think that the smaller towns are not getting enough revenue from these kids like the big schools are for them to understand that. So
also, we always say UIL. We really don't need, like, UIL gets a lot of flack. University of Texas runs UIL. If we go figure out who to go talk to at the University of Texas, I bet you we could probably get some of this freed up in the UIL, because if a public institution runs it, I'm pretty sure you could put public pressure on the public. Not in a bad way, but
Texas don't want to do that because they can't guarantee that they're getting all the top players right now, and that's what they mad about. No matter how much money they keep putting in, they're not getting the players that they really want to get now. And I guess that has to do another thing about with coaching. You got the wrong people coaching. So, but
not today, Paul.
Yeah,
not today. Not today.
Did they just lose to Oklahoma yesterday?
It's crazy. Between you and Doug antagonizing me about teams that I cheer for when I'm not.
The only guy I cut for on there is Brandon Chappell for the Texas, and yeah, he's a Lamar guy, my dude. Brandon Chappell's my guy. I do like Hoggy. Hoggy's my guy too. But man, I'm not a big fan of the head coach, y'all. This dude. Long story short, man, we sent a player from Urban to him at UTEP under the guidance of Brian Burton. And Brian Burton was going to be in control of handling our kid that was having some problems, right? And we knew he had some problems, and they knew it too. And we trusted them to take this kid, right, to go there. And I'll be damned. When we got the commitment, got him to go there, a week after the kid got there, he fires Brian Burton. Brian Burton had a family, was having a daughter, or one of his kids was, she was, like what, it was about 2 months away from being born.
That was the first one. That was the first one.
Yeah. And he fired that dude. Brought him from, and brought him from Fresno State and everything with him, dude. And I've never forgave him for that, because in this game, y'all, I know it's about business, production, and all that stuff, whatever. But for us, right, that Gary, you've had players, Robert, I don't know what you've done, and Doug, you've done, you've been close knitted with players and so forth. When you recommend somebody to go to a place and help them, talk their parents into doing that, and everything that you agreed upon is in place, and then you go against that and fire the main person that we, held responsible to, to take care of our kid, and you don't have no regards to that. No, man, I can never forget that. That tells me what kind of person you are. You know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day,
sure enough, that kid failed at that school and ended up not doing so well right now. This dude went from one of the top high school players in the state of Texas that year to being, something different.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, it's all about relationships at the end of the day.
Yeah. And I used to be a relationship guy that would fight the relationship guys. You know what I'm saying? I hate that shit, that damn relationship word. You know what I'm saying? Because it shouldn't be all about just that. But in times like that, that's when it should be in full effect. And, apparently that wasn't the case. Somebody asked me about South Oak Cliff next job. Right now, it's kind of up in the air because, Mays just really hit us. Hit the whole community right now with that surprise. But I don't think anyone on the staff that's there now will be the next coach, because one thing about SOC, SOC hadn't really been winning or state championship level wise right now. That's a proud school right now, and when it concerns basketball, you see what they like in football right now. And they've got backers. I don't know what the hell Robert doing over there, but
Glenn Smith messing with him.
Glenn messing with Rob, man.
Oh, okay. It looked like Rob got a cloak on or something, like he getting ready to fade away on him.
Hey, man, continue your soliloquy about SOC, man. What was you saying? About SOC?
You done learned soliloquy? Okay.
Hey, I know a lot of words. I'm an intelligent.
I see that. Boy, Atlanta teaching you well. Hey, man, don't forget to send my invitation, man, for your wedding, bro.
Man, I'm not going to forget to send you, man. I'm going to put some H-Town stamps on it, too, just for you. It might have a little pop out. The little bull from the Texas might pop out when you
Hey. So Trump is in office right now. He done fired half the guys at my FBI crew that normally go through my mail to make sure I ain't got no anthrax and all that stuff in there. So I don't need you to send me nothing from Houston like that, dog. Stay in Atlanta on that. Do your boy a favor, man.
So and I know SOC is they got nice facilities. I've been there. I've done a couple of events there. Mm-hmm. Do you think that they try to pull from outside, or do you think that they go try to get somebody? Because the first thing that everybody does is try to go take from PV staff.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And they try to go take from who else? Argyle and other prestigious schools. You think they're going to take a first assistant from somebody's staff?
Well,
or you think they're going to hire from outside?
They're going to hire from somebody. They're going to hire outside, and they're going to try to bring somebody that's been a SOC, bear. I think first and foremost, they're going to always go to see which one of their players that are coaching, and I think they want to get a younger coach. But that those guys that are behind that basketball program, they're strong. They got a stronghold as far as finding who they want to find that's been in the program, that knows what being a SOC bear is all about. I'm going to tell you that first and foremost. Now, if there's nothing there, then they're going to probably go through some of the younger guys that are on staffs right now. I'll tell you a kid that's name that's popping off right now, because there are a lot of jobs available or open right now. Skyline position is open too. Y'all remember Deion Barrett?
Run them down.
You remember Deion Barrett?
Yes.
When I went play for Lancaster, that's a name that's starting to get some headway right now. That one of the guys I'm supporting as well. I'm trying to get his name out there as well. So guys really turned his life around and doing good things for Lancaster. So don't be surprised if he ended up getting a job somewhere. Who else? God dog it. I can't think of this kid's name for Kimball. There's a coach on Kimball's staff that's pretty.
Oh, they coach for Drive Nation?
Yeah, I can't think of his name. CT is going to get a job too from Duncanville. Duncanville coach, head assistant coach. We were already talking about that over the last couple of weeks. And believe it or not, Jay Cosme, they say, is getting some love right now about a job somewhere. You don't know if you know Jay.
Jay Cosme, our kids.
Cosme got a couple little interviews that's popping right now. So
I knew that they was gonna try to raid the pantry.
Oh, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Seriously.
True.
I want to know what that guy is doing.
Coaching tree because came to Summer Creek and they went to the playoffs.
How did he do down there, by the way?
Neiman went and won the state ring. They went
to third round.
Yeah. So, what is it that David Peavy is doing, y'all? You know what I'm saying? If I'm an athletic director, I'm trying to get somebody in with that, as well. So
not enabling kids. That's what he's doing.
He's not doing what?
Enabling kids.
Oh yeah. He's a different dynamic, y'all. I've had the pleasure of seeing this from the very beginning when he first got here to what he is now. The conversations that we've had. You know what? He's not afraid to listen. And I think that's something very, a guy his stature would listen to a guy like me. Honestly, that says a lot. You ask me, bro. And this dude has tried some different things. I mean, he doesn't stay the same. You know what I'm trying to say? And I'm not saying he just listens to me. He don't just listen to me. I'm just saying there's other people that he listens to. And that's the thing that separates him, I think, from all the other great ones. How many coaches that feel like, they can't, they don't want to hear shit from what you got to say? Yeah, I'm the coach. You know what I'm saying? This dude is not like that. Not at all. And I've seen him do some things very unconventional, Robert. Seriously, man. He might think that you're a cool dude. I might think you're a jerk. And he'll somehow find a way to talk me into thinking why you so cool right now. Seriously, that's the kind of dude he is, man. So
for sure. PV cool in the mud.
Yeah, he's
honestly say we all know what he's doing, and it start with a C.
Starts with a C?
Yeah.
What's that?
He's trying to say cheating.
He say he cheating. Odyssey say he cheating.
Now, mind you, Paul, Odyssey don't like nothing Dallas.
Oh, Paul, no, he be in the comments with Odyssey.
Yeah, he don't like Dallas basketball. He don't like the show Dallas. He don't like Dallas street in downtown Houston. Like none of that.
Sound like my kind of guy.
His teams always lose too. Every time I come on the shows, his team's always getting whooped. But we're not gonna go there. I'm gonna say this, y'all, and it's like the kid from Coops. He left somewhere to go to somewhere else, and probably the best thing that for him, probably the most righteous way of doing it. You know what I'm saying? And that coach probably didn't even know anything. The Coops coach. I would tell you in a heartbeat. Peavy doesn't know that stuff that these kids. He comes in, whatever's there on top of him, the coach is what he comes in and coach. I've seen the recruiting process, Robert Carroll. I'm gonna tell you straight up. I've seen who do what. You know what I'm saying? Peavy don't touch none of that. I'm telling you that right now. He coaches what he has, and that's why some of the coaches, there's been some coaches that are no longer here with Duncanville that ended up doing some things to where, they got called or whatever, and they're no longer here, man. Without saying any names, it's the one thing about Duncanville program, y'all, from here on out, I'm gonna tell you straight up, it is top notch from head to toe when it concerns compliance. They got their own compliance department. Not to say that my son is going to be a great player or anything, y'all. My son was at DeSoto last year, and I transferred him back to Duncanville, and we had to go through I felt like I was filing for credit with Duncanville just to play basketball. And he ain't even gonna be on the varsity. You know what I'm saying? And they treated it as such. What would you transfer in for? What, everything, dude. What happened 2 years ago, as far as anybody coming in, will never, ever, ever happen again. Trust me when I'm telling you that right now. Because the way they're doing it right now, I would say that. So we'll see. But I'm telling you, I think every school from this point forward is gonna module themselves after what Duncanville is doing right now when it concerns compliance right now. So Stay tuned on that one. That'll be another discussion for later.
Yes, sir.
But David Peavy is not a cheater, bro. I'll tell you that right now. He is not a cheater, bro. He's a winner. He's a dude that just coaches kids, bro, and he knows how to get the best out of every kid, dude. And like I said, man, you know, if you were here and you've seen it, you understand it. So that's my song. Wrote a song about it. Here it goes. Robert Carroll?
I agree.
I need you to move to Dallas, man.
Fuck no. What I want to stay
why,
there
why,
for?
why you against Dallas like that, man? You acting like
Hey, I got a trash can outside. If I want to go to Dallas, I just open it up and look inside. The hell I look like, man?
Man, do you have a girlfriend that dogged you? You act like you got a girlfriend that dogged you out that was from Dallas, bro. What the hell, man?
Hey, man, look, let me tell you something real quick.
All right?
Let me tell you something real quick. So, let me say this. That might be a bad example, so I'm not gonna say this. My disdain for Dallas came from going to camps and things like that, and me being under the mind of we all from Texas, we all finna stick together.
Right.
The first people that want to fight you from Houston is Dallas people.
Yes.
And so we get into it with people from New Orleans at the camp. I'm thinking the whole Texas finna be together.
Right.
They trying to fight us too. Man, we don't like y'all, dude. And I never been inside of jail before.
Where was that
I've
at?
been told
Where
it's
that
like
at?
how I'm from Houston, but I like the San Antonio Spurs. Look, when you from wherever you from, you better ride for whatever team. Cause when the Rockets and the Mavericks play each other in jail, whoever lose, put your shower shoes on, cause they fight. So it ain't no we mixing and mingling. I don't like nothing Dallas. I don't like the Mavericks. I don't like Luka. I don't like Mark Cuban. I don't like that little ugly green building y'all got downtown. I don't like y'all traffic. Y'all food. Y'all stuff closed too early. Your Metro Rail stank. All that, man. I don't like nothing. Duncanville. I barely like you, Paul. Barely.
I expect you not to like me because I already know you love me, baby. I'm gonna make you love me, baby.
Hey, I want to say this though publicly, man.
Levels above you, baby.
Regardless of who say what, wherever you go, I anytime that your name come up or somebody that I know you a legend in my book. You know what I'm saying? We laugh and we joke, but you've been holding it down for a long time, and you one of the pioneers in this thing from where we come from. So I just want to give you your flowers while you.
Hey,
God bless you.
Remember how upset we was that he didn't get his media
I just told him that the other day. Told him that on the phone.
We was so pissed.
We had a whole powwow. All of us was in the group like, man,
so
what the hell Paul
pissed,
at, man? What's going on?
Yeah.
Well, we was heated.
I said I'd never go back now because of that. You know what I'm saying? And you know, how do you tell me on the day of? You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to go down there, and I'm not. I didn't get credentials on it. Whatever.
Hey, Paul, you know what? And let's talk about this because that's a great segue. The media etiquette or lack thereof now is and I mean from the camera guys to the writers to there's no respect, there's no hierarchy, there's no nothing. It's like I the people that they kept, that's why I say we should go back to gatekeeping.
Yeah.
Because like, you know your role. Like I knew when the Gasso people were in the middle.
Right.
I'm not putting my bag and my camera right there. That's where they set up. That's Gasso.
Yeah.
I'm at that time I'm little old extra eyes media.
No doubt.
You feel me?
Big extra eyes media now.
So now there's like, I saw some people there that I was just like, bro, y'all ain't covering no basketball this year. Y'all went to 7 games.
Yeah.
Like
I seen people there who didn't go to no public
Hey,
school
we
game.
was said the same thing, bro. We
Didn't
was
go to a
said the
single
same
public
thing.
school game, but they got approved for state.
And had 2 credentials.
Yeah. I was talking with a guy the other day, last week, and we were talking about the problem that UIL has with that. And DISD was having the same problem a couple of years ago, to which I got invited to a meeting with them about it. And we talked about what's wrong with DISD basketball getting coverage from media, guys like us. And I always said, you know, a lot of you guys, you know, don't consider us real media. And that's the problem at the gate. You know what I'm saying? Until you fix that part, you know, until you put us in the same categories you give channel 5, channel 4, CBS, whatever, NBC, all them guys, and Paul Biancardi, ESPN, all them, you know, we're the ones that's covering this stuff every game. You know what I'm saying? Where are they at? Why do they get special treatment when it concerns playoff games and state games? And when we're the ones that's actually giving those kids the highlights, you're seeing it left and right. You know, Jeff Day, you used to have everything. Gary used to have everything. You know, the same thing with Doug, you know, doing it down in the Beaumont. You know, there are a lot of us out here that's not getting the proper respect that they should be getting for the coverage that they're providing for those kids. You know, at the end of the day, UIL still is all about them. It's still about their pockets, apparently. But when I talked with DISD about that, I said, you know what you should do, and they do it now, is they have a list of guys that they're going to already extend their passes to. All you got to do is just come up and come pick it up, you know, and they have a list, you know what I'm saying, of the guys that are taking care of their kids that are going to get access to their events, you know, no matter what. And I think the UIL should do a better job of doing that, making that on a year-round merit kind of basis like that. And
while we here, I just would like to thank D. Mize from Fort Bend ISD.
Yeah.
I would like to thank Miss Flores from Cy-Fair ISD.
Yes.
I would like to thank Andre Walker from HISD. I would like to thank all the athletic directors that even didn't know me, and I don't know y'all on the first name basis for the credentials for this season, even if we came up out of last minute. Oh, my good man at Alvin ISD, always looking out. Would like to thank them. But yes, we definitely do need to bridge the gap somehow, some way. We gotta come to a collective understanding, because I think if we have a dialogue, I think it'll be better. It'll be better for all parties, you know.
And it goes to what you were saying earlier. We've got to figure out who that guy is that we got to talk to down there, because Logan ain't the dude. You know, apparently Logan ain't the guy that we need to speak with on that. You know?
And Logan does a great job.
Oh, yeah, trust me, I love Logan. That's my dude to this day.
You know,
he understands, but you know, when you keep coming back saying it's out of my control or it's above my pay raise and all that, then who do I need to talk to? And then we can't get that information. That's where it becomes a problem. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we got to figure out who we got to talk to so we can figure this out, because the wrong people are getting granted access to an event, a prestigious event like that they don't even deserve to be there on.
Yeah,
you know what
I
I'm
see
saying?
Craig Smith say he got denied 5 years in a row. I was wondering why I ain't never seen Craig at state.
Yeah. Well, the main requirement though is they want you to have a website. You know what I'm saying? And my thing with the website, I mean, guys, you all guys got websites, right? If you did an analytical chart as far as how many hits your website is getting versus your social medias, I guarantee you your social medias are killing your website hits, you know? And so for me, you know, I'm not trying to make no money off of this. You know what I'm saying? You guys do your thing and all that. I've been doing this shit for free, you know? And so I'm just trying to participate. I'm just trying to do my part to help these kids like they helped my kid. You know what I'm saying? When my kid was coming up, I'm trying to do my part in that. That's part of why I do this. Outside the fact that I love high school basketball, you know, this is why I do this. You know what I'm saying? So, so you know, for a guy like me to get pushed off like that so easily, you know, that shit, that ain't right, man. You know what I'm saying? You know,
that shit pissed
left and right.
That shit pissed me off last year. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, dude, why? Come on, man. Again, we got to start finding out who do we need to talk to, because there are more Paul Mirandas out there across the state, y'all, that are getting done the same way. So I'm just, I know that, you guys know that, but the thing is, we just got to somehow find a way to get to the right person to talk to about making sure that not just me, you know what I'm saying, other guys that are just like us out there doing this. There are guys.
Prime example. I didn't mean to cut you off, Paul.
You good? You good?
Last year we at the state championship game, Stony Point, Plano East.
Right.
Dude comes sit next to me at the media table. So we watching the teams warm up. Hey, who's the kid that's supposed to be going to Villanova? Why are you here if you don't know who the hell Josiah Moses
Exactly.
is, dog? Like, what are we doing?
Exactly. That's exactly what I mean. Why are we allowing people that have not seen these kids all year having access to the most prestigious event that us junkies, us high school basketball junkies, because that's what we are. We are freaking junkies when it concerns covering these kids, bro. Why are we the ones that got to go through hoops just to see them on the biggest stage all year? Why?
Yeah.
That ain't right.
I looked at him like he cursed me out. I was like, I ain't even answer him. I just got up, went to the back, and got me some popcorn.
Yeah.
And changed seats, bro. Like, I was not answering that because that really irritated me.
Hey, man, that's the first question I asked when I hit the curtain. I ain't gonna lie. Last year, me, G-Day, Gary walked in together. We hit the curtain. I'm looking at the thing. So I automatically look down there. I see Kenny. I don't see you. I'm like, man, what if I turn around? I'm the question guy, Paul. I turn around, I say, where the fuck is Paul?
Yeah.
Everybody like, maybe he a little late. I said, man, hell no. Paul don't miss a game.
Paul be there from the first game Thursday
all the way
to the last game.
That's what I told
Saturday.
Gary. I said, Gary, last year with the girls, Paul was here all day.
You know what I said? How do you feel, shunning me out like that? You know what I'm saying? Come on, dude. Apparently you don't know. Whoever made the decision don't know me. And like I said, the other thing I said, but Logan, whoever made that decision apparently didn't talk with you either, because you didn't say nothing on my behalf. I've been coming when nobody wanted to come. You know what I'm saying? That the pandemic, everything. I even drove down there.
You were coming to girls.
Yeah, coming to the girls. I do the girls, everything. That's where I got shunned at. Right there, the girls tournament. Couldn't believe it.
That's crazy.
Couldn't believe it. But it is what it is, man. There's always going to be something that's going to happen that there's always going to be an obstacle that we're going to always have to overcome, man. As a profession, we just got to figure out how to get by, go through it. I don't know. Like I said, the thing is, we got to have a conversation with them. Because again, I'm getting old. Y'all see the grades, man. I don't know how much time I got left, but there are probably some guys that are. I always said there are other Paul Mirandas out there. You know what I'm saying? I remember when on Twitter when Jokers was mad at me because of how I'm making Twitter so strong with the media stuff, and I came out with that Night King. Coming up, I said there's a whole bunch of us and there's a little of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because we coming. And some of them folks didn't like that at all, bro. Because I had a couple of news guys in Red Oak, one in Plano. Oh, they was going off on me, man, about this. And I said, hey, man, we coming. We everywhere. Because one thing about it is we gonna be in the gyms. Y'all ain't.
I mentioning that I'm in the bag. And clout chaser extraordinaire gonna say Aaliyah Chavez wasn't player of the game in her game, and the news dude, I'm just like, this is why I don't disrespect the news people, because they're here to do a job,
right?
But don't be out here voting and skewing what the MVP and the accolades are if you have no clue.
Yeah.
Like, he was like, she's supposed to be pretty good. She took a lot of bad shots. And I was just like, oh, no.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing right now? Like, so it has to be like some type of or if you like, it's got to be something different. I don't know. We'll figure it out though. We just got to fight the good fight.
Houston Text Sports. DV's social media coverage just wasn't the same after Britt took on marching opportunity. Yeah, well, they're trying to find somebody. Yeah.
Hey,
Britt did. Britt
Shout out to her.
was
Did
on
you see some of the stuff she did this weekend? With the PV stuff and the Beckham stuff. I was like, oh snap!
No, Britt cold.
Back, Britt.
Odyssey, man, I've been down bad, bro. I ain't got no flowers made, man.
Yeah,
been sick, got in a car accident, so I ain't got no flowers made yet, bro.
Yeah, stall him out, Debo.
Yeah, stall me out, Odyssey, man.
What's Odyssey talking about? I don't see Odyssey on here.
Nah, I was supposed to get some flowers made, but
he on Facebook.
Yeah,
he on the Facebook feed.
Yeah,
I'm looking at the. Hi, Odyssey. You still my guy.
Oh, how many devices you got pulled up right now? How you looking at the comments? Because I'm on my Mac and I only. Well, I guess I'm.
Oh, that's a slight flex. That boy had to throw in the Mac. I'm looking at my Mac. Boy, I tell you, must be
so
nice.
I'm looking at my Mac. I had that on.
Must be nice
right here.
See my background, right?
Hey, Paul. Paul got the whole media
room
going on.
Right
you
now,
know what I'm saying?
We in the
live
box.
and
direct.
direct.
It's like NASA in there, man.
This man was making whole videos yesterday.
Bro, that was hilarious, dog.
Hey, did y'all like this? Hey, did y'all like that song that I put on, man, for David Peavy though? That one.
Oh my
god. Hey, but I got cross in between one to put, that song hey man, why you running with me? Right? And my girl, he said, because I can. That's what I was gonna put on the David Peavy. Natural born killer.
Oh, I got a challenge. We're gonna get you and Melvin Dudes to have a DJ off.
Oh,
okay.
Okay. Oh, that'd be live.
He's probably a better DJ than me.
You could do it for Rob's party when he comes back after he get married. And
I just thought about that.
I didn't even think about. I forgot Paul was. Oh man.
Yeah.
Hey, this ain't no game in here, Robert. And all that stuff over there, man.
Oh no, I know you told me you be
game
going.
in here,
About this.
There's a command center in there, baby.
Yo, Paul, I'm gonna have to talk to you about the reception next year in Houston, man.
Yeah, you talk to
me. See, all right, Mr. Dude say he all in. Let's do it. Hey, man.
I didn't know Dudes was a DJ too. I need to hook up with him on that. Okay,
sure.
Man, we gotta holler. We gotta holler,
nice
man.
with it.
Hey,
man,
Mr. Dudes put together some shit.
He a DJ. He a chef.
Yeah, Dudes is DJ, chef, babysitter.
Man, he everything, man. He said babysitter.
Hey, Houston inside. High school sports.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, that's awesome. Shout out to the baller plug. No one worked harder.
Hey, that's my boy. Hey, if anybody gets it, he gets it because
you know what, Gary?
Work together, like it, and that's what I'm saying. He knows he's not out here asking people who's the hoopers. Like he was already there.
You know what song he talking about?
I'm talking about the comment.
No, I know what you talking about, dude. I know what you talking about.
G-Dot, how many steps you took this weekend? Because every time I saw you on TV, you was either on the opposite side of the bench, then you end up behind the goal, then you was in the back, then you was on the opposite end. Bro, you was moving around a lot, my boy.
Sure.
I'm a put together something special from the girls and boys. It's probably gonna be like 5 minutes long. It's gonna be something crazy, right? Because I did a lot of work for other people, and I didn't really get to put out things that I wanted to put out. So
I'm sorry for making you work, man.
Hey, Gary.
Man, tell Odyssey he can't come on here panhandling, man. Trying to sell
what
stuff,
that's what little baby told his son. Stop panhandling, man.
Oh, they're soliciting him. I got them pods again, bro. Come on, Odyssey, dog. Not right now.
Hey, Gary. Inside Hoops Sports. What? It's NBC, right?
CBS, if I'm not mistaken.
But that's Channel 5 for us up here, though, right? That's
Yes.
NBC for us. Inside High School Sports Special.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
They get it, guys. You know what I'm saying? Because Ward and them are my guys here, and I'm telling you, man, they work with us. You know, they'll call. I don't know if they do y'all like that here, but they'll text me left and right about information on scores of game, whatever. Can you send it to them? Blah blah blah. You know, they get it. Now our other news stations on there, you know, Fox 4, they don't do nothing. You know, Channel 8 will do something every now and then. Channel 8 is good with Joe Trajan or whatever. But man, the people at NBC 5 Inside Sports High School, you know, they
have different. Y'all are on different networks. Y'all got a great distribution deal.
Yes, sir.
We might need to talk about that. CBS in Houston and NBC and DFW.
Yes.
Houston Inside High School Sports is tapped in for real.
I mean, I know they tapped in.
Yeah. No, but like that is big.
Huge.
On CBS
And that's huge. That's good, you know, because you know that's something that those kids need, man. Because we need more of these kids involved, getting as much publication as possible on it, man. Because you know, it's hard out here for them to get scholarships these days, especially now. You know, where you know a lot of these high school kids are going to have to do JUCO. That's the next topic that everybody needs to be realizing, because a lot of these parents right now just don't really understand that college coaches are not looking for high school kids now.
I'm glad you mentioned that, because we have an unsigned senior event Friday. And if you're an unsigned senior and you ain't signed up, then I don't know what you're doing. Like, seriously. Like, it's going to be coaches there. They already know it's going to be at least 15 to 20 college coaches there. So if you ain't signed up, then you ain't serious about playing at the next level. Because guess what? Them D1's not calling, bro. They getting ready for conference tournaments. They getting ready for 2026s, 2027s. They ain't worried about no 25s right now, man.
Let me just break it down to you. And you could go look on NFHS and think I'm lying. Here's a stark contrast, and y'all can attest to this. 2-3 years ago, Baylor was courtside, full staff for Jacoby Walter.
Mm-hmm.
Texas was there, full staff for Trey Johnson 2 years ago. There was no full staffs there this weekend for the boys. And if they were full staff, shout out Houston Tillerson and Coach John Smith. Shout out Parrish Junior College, who I saw there. No disrespect if I don't shout you out, because I need to wear my glasses a lot more.
I know Texas State was there, but I don't know if it was the full staff. But one of their assistant coaches called and asked me if I was there, and I was like, nah. But he's like, yeah, we in the building. And that was for. So, like, why would you think? No, you go ahead, G-Dot, because I'm gonna get.
Yeah, I'm not disrespecting the level or nothing, but I'm trying to show the start. They were front and center, baseline, 50-yard line, photo op. Now for the girls, yeah, they were there for the girls. I can name them.
G-Dot, you remember that year they had Chris Beard whole staff when he was at Texas. Baylor whole staff was there. Auburn whole staff was there.
Yeah,
like, that was just like 3 years ago.
The front row at UIL, you could get your college coach flicks off, and as a young creative, and you got something. Even if the game don't, you got you a nice. Now you was taking pictures of the regular fans.
Yeah.
Them coaches don't want no high school kids right now, bro.
Like, and if they do want you, they already got you wrapped up. So
yeah, absolutely.
They don't realize like a lot of kids commit early. That's how, when they go to their last year at EYBL, you kind of know who to follow because they already locked in.
Yeah. So now it's pretty much babysitting.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so for me going forth, man, I don't know if I told you, Doug, but weekends are going to be open for me now. So I'm trying to put my schedule together. I got a new position at the JOB, and then I'm not working weekends. So it's gonna be on and popping this spring and summer.
So you saying you want us to hold you against?
I'm getting out. I'm spreading my wings.
I'm going to say, yeah, he outside this spring.
I'm outside this spring and summer now, baby. Unless I got a DJ gig, and that's been happening a lot too. But yeah, no, I'm being. You'll see me in Houston a lot more. I plan on definitely doing your event. This what is that? Is that
Appreciate
May?
it, brother. It's in May, yeah, May 16th to 8th.
Yeah. So
I appreciate it, man.
Hey. So my text message. My text message just went off, y'all.
Lord.
And I know I shouldn't do this. You know what I'm saying? But I freaking love this dude, man. And this is one of my NBC guys, though. He's listening to the show right now, y'all.
Man,
And
shout out to you.
Appreciate the love, Paul. I was wondering as well why you weren't down there. That sucks. UIL shut you out. So Ward from guys, what I'm trying to tell you is there are people out there that get this game that we're all involved with right now, and that work with, that's willing to work with us like this. They know who's really in there every game. You know what I'm saying? And all I'm saying is, man, that if you out there and you try to get in this thing like all these guys are, come on and bring it. Just be there and put in the work, man, because it's not that hard. You just gotta get in there and put it in, man.
Yep.
The more people we can get eyes on these kids, the better it is for these kids, man. So I just want to make sure that I put that out there, man, because a lot of people say, man, we shouldn't be trying to get this and this guy in. No, man, we need the people on these kids, man. You guys cover too large of an area. Houston is huge as you know what. Dallas is too. The Metroplex is huge as you know what. And we got real players up here, so it's a lot of people. Nah, I'm playing. I was gonna shoot you.
You tried it. It's cool.
It's cool. I threw that for Robin and Odyssey. Cool. Threw that for Robin and Odyssey. But no, all these kids need the coverage, girls and boys, man. So, I for one, man, love you guys, man. I definitely appreciate all that you guys have brought to this game, man, because like I said, when I first started, it was just Gasso, Jimmy, and I don't even remember who, wasn't a whole bunch of guys doing this stuff, man. And I used to get mad at them because, they used to throw that relationship word, and that's what got me on my movement saying, you know what? The hell with that relationship shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of us that can do this if they got the passion. I'm sure there are a lot of people. So I said, you know what? I'm getting out of here. I'm going to do it. My kid done graduated. A lot of people don't know that I had a podcast before my son went to DeSoto. And I had it when he was in the 4th grade to the 9th grade. So 6 years, right, of doing that. And just covering nothing but grassroots basketball and year round, And I stopped because I didn't want to be considered a homer, because I was going to become a homer with my son at DeSoto. Y'all can understand that. So I said I wanted to do the right thing. I didn't want to be like the guy at y'all remember middle school elite, Javon Love, his daddy. He had this big old camp, man, and made his kid the number 1 kid in the 2015 class. And this dude was like 5'7", 5'9". Do y'all remember that? I said I never wanted to be that guy.
Oh my I'm glad you wasn't that parent.
Yeah.
hey, I'm gonna do that when Grayson join the chess club. I'm gonna throw a chess tournament and call him the Grandmaster Wolf out here.
Hey, Doug, do you know a lot of people don't even realize that I have a sophomore son playing basketball right now?
I know. They don't. That's because you're not one of them dads. That's why. You're not one of them dads. You letting it happen organically. That's
why. Yeah. And
just like you with no beard.
Yeah.
Look, just like you with no beard. He's not lying.
Like you with no beard.
Hey,
I can spot him in the sweat from a mile away.
Yeah.
And I'll be like a little pop. And that's not even his name, but in my head,
Yeah.
Go to the power.
And I bring that up because that's another topic we need to talk about parenting. And I can't wait to write my book. To finish doing that book about this whole process, the difference between raising him and what was the difference with Jules. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, dude, the stuff that we've already kind of put together a little bit, man, it's gonna be pretty interesting, man. So
before you go, who is he playing with this summer?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Nope. We're gonna set it out. We're gonna hone in on. We got the gym Monday through Thursday, and then on I'm gonna hit the track on Saturday and Sundays. Friday he's off. Light work on Sunday, but we're focusing in on that. I've been here before. I know what's going to end up happening
for a weekend, Paul.
And let me tell you this, y'all. I know that I'm probably going to end up having to post grad him. You know what I'm saying? Or he's going to go JUCO anyway. You know what I'm saying? So why get involved with the hustle and bustle of flying all over the country to play for teams that just trying to fill out, you know what I'm saying, just to be going. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to do that, man. I need development. These coaches, I did this stuff with spit in your face last summer. And, it's crazy. I still bring them up because I never said anything about them playing my kid, bro. Not once.
No, I don't know if people realize the reason why every time we talk about that, I shake my head is because I literally drove up while it was happening.
Yeah.
Like I'm driving in the Swipe parking lot and I just looked and happened to look and I was like, oh God.
Yeah.
So that's why I keep shaking my head when we talk about that.
Yeah, we're not gonna never forget that. They ain't either. So yeah, we're gonna make sure that is always highlighted as well. But going back to that, like I said, I bring it up because parents, we got to really start honing in on being parents instead of being too involved as fans of our kids. You know what I'm saying? And I see too many parents out here doing that. And it don't matter where we got people here in Dallas. We got people here in Houston. You know what I'm saying? They're San Antonio, it's getting worse. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if it's because, and maybe that's something to think about for a show that we need to have one day and all sit down and talk about, because it's not getting any better for some reason. The Chop Shop, I don't know if I'm supposed to bring them up, whatever. They've had numerous shows where they talk about parents going wild, and it's still getting crazy.
That's family over there.
With them, they family.
Okay, I didn't know. I didn't want to make sure I didn't slip into something that I wasn't supposed to say.
Nah, man, stop it, man.
No doubt.
No, that's family.
But they talked about it for religiously about how parents are going wild. PGW, and it doesn't seem to be getting heard enough right now. And I, that's why I brought up the real reason about me being a dad right now is because I'm also trying to make sure I don't become that dad. Number one, number two, I don't want my kid thinking I'm that dad. You know what I'm saying? One thing I learned differently about my older boy with this one right here was, I was very hard on my oldest boy. You know what I'm saying? To where it kind of hurt our relationship, coming up because I used to coach him earlier. And I never stopped coaching him. You know what I'm trying to say? And so I don't want that kind of relationship with my youngest one like I had with my oldest boy. And I don't think parents understand that. You know what I'm saying? That dynamic of potentially losing your kids' love. You know what I'm saying? And some of these parents that I'm watching out here right now, you don't think it's much now, but I'm telling you, in the end, that could really hurt you down in the long run, man. So I'm trying to tell you right now, be more loving, be more understanding. You know what I'm saying? Coach your kid, but in a positive way. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, I just think if I could go back and do a lot of things differently with Jules, I would have. You know what I'm saying? But at the same token, there's some things that I felt like I did right with Jules that I didn't do with Zay that I might needed to do with Zay. You know what I'm saying? So I get it's a hard scope, trying to, come, figure out which was the right way and all that. But, I understand it's hard, parents. You know, but you know, if you love your kid, do what you think your kid needs. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think they need to hear you bitching at them all the time. So just want to get that out there, man, because you know, like I said, that situation seems to become worse and worse, man, with these parents today. We seeing it left and right. Robert Carroll, you with me?
Always, man.
So Mr. Deuce wants to know, how did y'all like the new format?
I hated it.
I don't like it.
I hated it. How many blowout games were there prior to the Final Four?
I mean, it was
at one point, it was 6 out of 8 because I was getting into an argument with somebody on Twitter. Because after the first game, I was like, man, this is what you get when you split divisions. He was like, well, that's just one game. But then I came back like the next day. I was like, well, we're 5 out of 6 now. So, like, no. Especially in the smaller classifications.
Duncanville played Rockwall in the final regional.
Yeah, it was 56-14 at one point.
25-9, 24-5 at first quarter. Second quarter, 43-10.
Yeah.
You know, come on, man. What you know, that's just one game. There were several games like that, you know. Poor Carter. Carter was undermanned. Don't get me wrong. It would have been there anyway, but man, Kimball just slapped the taste out their mouth, and it could have been worse.
Let's be honest. Once Kimball dropped down to 4A, we was like,
no
well,
doubt,
we know
never should.
We know who win and won in the divisions in 4A.
Agree. No argument there.
Yeah.
But the other thing I didn't like, y'all, on the cool, and even though I know, you know, a couple of my Dallas teams won the Division II championships, I like true champions. I want to know
that's my thing too.
That you know, when we were at DeSoto, I remember I couldn't stand the football coach, and he was so arrogant. Still to this day, he's arrogant, and he ended up leaving anyway when they finally won the championship. But it was a D2 championship, and I never respected that. The only reason I respected it was because it was my guy that was coaching, Coach Peterman. Shout out to Todd Peterman for the job that he did. You know, but I never really. You know, think about it coming up as AAU, Doug. You know, how many of us like the Taft D2 championship?
Yeah, no. Nobody want the gold bracket. We want that silver. I mean, that platinum bracket.
That platinum. Anybody see D2 on it? You don't want it. You know what I'm saying?
And what's crazy, like, I understand it from a football aspect because enrollment plays more of a factor in football.
But there's more kids too on the team.
It's more kids. That's what I'm saying. But once it's basketball, that enrollment shit, really don't matter.
Yeah,
I don't understand why they did it anyway.
I ain't gonna lie. We may not like football, but they got exactly what they wanted. As somebody from being at Girls and Boys State, they got that dollar.
Oh yeah,
they was gonna make the money.
Got that,
and that's what.
Guess what?
That's what it was all about.
Guess what it cost them? Just 15 more gold medals printed up and one more printed plaque.
Yeah,
and
so
it didn't cost.
Was the crowds bigger? Because I couldn't tell online.
The boys and
Duncanville, the Blair game was
the Duncanville Bel Air game was really packed.
But that was a lot of Katie Jordan mixed with Bel Air that stayed over.
Really?
So it's a lot that you don't see. So
how did they do the sections? Were you allowed to do all day?
I think it was general admission. You play for one session, the 11 and the 1, and then you come back for the 5 and 7.
Okay. Because I didn't even look at none of that stuff.
You could have, that was like $100, and then like it was $24 if you want to watch just the last 2 games by themselves.
Yeah.
So, but at the end of the day, they got because who had Birdville? Oh boy,
Birdville brings them.
I had everybody in Birdville High School, marching band, clarinet band. They were everywhere. They that back row that they usually reserve for the
team. They had to open it up.
Birdville was there.
Yeah, they had a whiteout. I seen that they paying them on TV. Yeah.
So like they got the extra fan bases. They got what the but I don't like. It's hard. It's hard, but it's easy in a sense because you only got to have one good game. But what's the hard part about it is, depending on what day you play, is like Grayson Rigdon played on a Monday or a Tuesday.
Yeah.
They have to play Friday. So depending on like when you leave and when you got to get there, the turnaround, it's a little tricky. So now if you can learn how to navigate that and know what your path is, you'll be okay.
That's why I thought that that Birdville might have a chance to win that one, was because of I knew that the fan base that they were going to have in there, that was going to be pretty loud.
It didn't matter. It was too much Elijah gas, so that whole fan base went their ass home sad.
I talked to our man, the head coach at South Springs, and he mentioned how the coaches don't get enough love by being able to be invited back out and being able to just come and watch the game, and that they would probably get more attendance if they did something a little different and a little special for the coaches that like to travel. Because apparently he's been coming up there like 20 plus years, and he even noticed the shrinkage of what the attendance was for the people that deserve to be there. Just to bring that up, there's some good things, there's some bad things. I think they could tweak some things, for next year.
Yeah.
Like it's a refined process, but they got exactly what they wanted. The initial Johnny Manziel, baby.
Johnny was there?
No, they got money. The
money.
The money.
Okay. Now I looked off to see this text.
But
hey,
that being said,
hey, a couple of guys I got to give some shouts to, man. Theo Brandon and Ian Sadar, huge in the win for Mansfield Summit. Coach Pritchett, first state championship, man. So happy for him. Dude was at Colleen Shoemaker. When my boy was at DeSoto, we had some interesting battles back then. To see him get it done, man, was major. Was major, man. Ian Sadar, man, big time.
I couldn't get it out quick enough. Paul, he changed the dynamic of the game.
Yeah, he did.
His tempo and speed, like they really couldn't adjust on the wing to what he was doing. And the coach did a good job of sitting him in the dead corner at half court. They get the ball in, they find him, and he downhill. He wasn't trying to be cute, shooting no three. He was trying to get to the rim. Yeah. And he changed the dynamic of the game. And I said to myself, how did he fly under the radar like all year?
He played well when they played against each other in the Cypress tournament in the championship game.
I wasn't here. So
me and G Day was courtside for that one. So he played well. He got elite college offer right after the game.
I said
good.
Mansfield is like the Denzel Washington meme. They gonna come away with something.
Yeah.
Like it don't never
even here with something.
It don't look beautiful. It was, bro, don't get me wrong. It was times where they could have tricked that game off, Paul. But he just came up big in moments where, like, he made that deflection. I said to myself, they hadn't seen length like that all year because the bigs had been passed in box to box on other bigs with E. Yeah. He grabbed the one like a catcher with how the catcher don't want the ball to go to the backstop?
Yeah.
He caught it with the mitt and didn't move his body, and they got out in transition. And I looked at my man to the left of me. I say, oh, this is going to be difficult that they don't.
He got props from me because they held my boy to no points.
I'll give
that was possible.
I don't. This is tough.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give the props to the coach.
Thank you.
Yeah, they had a really good plan. Like they had somebody.
They did.
Richard knows what he's doing, y'all. I'm telling you,
he
he's
did a really
he
good
don't get a
job
whole lot of
because
love.
Kevin Sargent
I'm telling you,
killed
he's
them.
good.
Kevin
He's
Sargent
good.
killed them at the Side Hoops Invitational. So he did. He studied what Courtney does offensively and how he plays through Kevin. And since you couldn't play through Kevin, Ian Lowe had to step up, but it just wasn't still enough help for Lowe. And so them fronting, they fronted Kevin every time, fronted and had somebody on the backside every single time. He could not get no looks to him. So big shouts out to the coach, bro, for that. I'm not gonna lie.
And then my other game, y'all, I don't want to leave out Kennedale, man. Kennedale won. They what?
No, I'm laughing out loud. You good.
That's another team. You know, I got it. Hey, Trey Smith, the thief that stole Baghdad. Oh my God, y'all. 22 points and 10 steals. 10 steals, man.
Y'all
You hear
going
me,
to bail him out
Robert?
of jail tonight?
Girl, 10.
Y'all gonna bail him out of jail tomorrow?
I know.
Steals.
He broke Armand Gilder's record at state for steals. Yeah.
So that lets you know this is what I talk about. We do things on both ends of the court.
Hey, hold on, Paul. Hold
Elijah
on.
Garrett gets it.
Ian Lowe was
got the assignment
in the middle of San Antonio, Paul. Bro, that last two fouls, that ref was in. Oh, and I didn't want to even go there because I don't like blaming refs. Ian Lowe was taking. If he don't foul out that game, that momentum might change it. No, don't look at me,
man, because I think
Ian
that's
Lowe was sitting on that boy like this.
Gary, when he left the game, that's what made everybody else try to step up. They ain't got to rely on him, so I can't say that. They were watching him the whole time
because he had Theo Brandon looking shook, and G-Day, we was on the phone, when Lowe stole the ball in the fourth quarter, and then when I said the next time Lowe reached, they're gonna call a foul. You said why? I said because Theo Brandon just went to the ref and said something. That's the play that G-Day talking about. One of them fouls, Lowe came and stripped the ball again, and just because he reached, even though he didn't foul, the referee called a foul. But Tevin Smith, what's the kid name for Kennedale? Paul.
Let's talk about the weekly game.
What's the kid name? Yeah, you jumped to the wrong game, bro. The Kennedale game.
Pace themselves.
Yeah,
Wheatley more or less. Those kids know how to just press the gas.
Don't do it, G-Day. Don't say it, G-Day. Don't say it. Don't let
it
get you.
Since we don't talk negatively about stuff on this show,
yeah,
I'm gonna keep my comments to myself.
Okay.
Don't just act like Kennedy. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on. Like, yeah.
I'm gonna keep my comments to that game to myself.
I just trying to talk about our star players. They
talk about them, man. Talk about them.
One end, guys. That's all I'm saying. My bad.
You know, he did a good job. 10 steals, man.
10 steals.
That's not an easy feat.
No, that's not.
Y'all gonna bail him out in the morning because he got to be in jail for that many thefts.
I got his bail money. Shit.
Yeah.
And they come, Paul. Both of them are juniors, right? Loving.
Yeah.
I thought Trey Smith was a senior.
Trey is a senior. Yeah.
Oh, but Lovings is a junior, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those kids stayed poised and they just kept plugging away. They never got rattled. And that's what comes a lot with Wheatley's press. Because sometimes it gets a little daunting. And those kids then fold. So I like we never
had
kids.
They had 22 turnovers. I think it was more Wheatley offense that caused them to lose the game. If we keeping it above,
yeah, they couldn't. Turnovers.
Yeah, turnovers and some
28. They had 20. Wheatley had 28. Kennedale had 21.
Yeah.
So
it was ugly.
It was a great, fast-paced games. It was like if you look at this is a great analogy. The three games that I saw that Kimball game was the Kentucky Derby. That Wheatley game was the Preakness, not too fast, not too slow, but good pace, right? That Duncanville Bel Air game was the
heavyweight fight.
It was the Belmont. It was you gotta have endurance, but if you don't got nothing in that gas tank to get to the last quarter of the mile, you dead in the water, right? So like that, I love the game pace of the one games that we did, like the one-off games. So that wasn't really bad. They delivered. They were great games, like visually and exciting. Nobody held the ball. It was exciting styles of play, is what I'm more or less trying to say. Like even the Katie Jordan game came down to one possession.
Yeah.
Exciting styles of play.
And nobody really tried to hold it. I agree on that. I didn't
Right.
really see a whole lot.
We've been a state where we've been looking at each other in them Martin Mills light paying games, them Fairfield games.
Hell, you go back to the Skyline Klein Forest game.
I'll never forget that one.
Well,
That's the one that got away right there. You know, Judge, Coach Paul Graham, love you. That's one game he should let his kahunas hang, and he didn't. And it caught him. But you know, again, it's hard going against something you've been doing all year. You know what I'm saying? And I think that was the tip of the tail. Coach, a lot of Dallas coaches saw that and was like, I'm not doing that no more. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I'm glad I was so happy when they lost to South Falls that way that they did that bull crap against Klein Forest in the regional final. Yeah, I was so happy that South Falls, when they went to that star ball, South Falls won it like double. Oh man, I ran all around the Alamo Dome. So happy.
Now, my guy Kenny Matthews with Friday Night Glory was saying they give the coaches $150 travel voucher, you know, for the coaches that come down there. So
that ain't nothing but enough for some food.
I mean, but if you just drive up for a day, like I mean, that's
for the whole week. That's for the whole tournament, 3 days.
That's 3 days.
That ain't good.
That's $50 a day.
Oh.
Jeez.
They said they made everyone leave after the 1 p.m. game was over. So I guess they were doing different sessions on that. So shout out to my boy Kenny. All right, so I can't, you know, Dallas Kimball, man. You know, yeah, we all know they shouldn't have been there.
Maury Wickware.
But still, they put on a show. I don't think there was a game that had more dunks.
They didn't have that one game had more dunks than the entire weekend.
Yeah, agreed. Okay, I was gonna say, yeah. I mean, it was entertaining. I thought it was definitely entertaining. I didn't want to leave Coach Nick Smith out. You know, Hollywood wants to call the Nick Dos Equis now.
I saw that.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that one.
Don't nobody brand better than Kimball High School. They have the shirts already printed.
Yeah,
man, shout out Kimball. We was at the bar last night.
Bro, Mr. Dude's gonna get us banned on here, bro.
Why you say what?
G-Day, look at his comment, bro.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Wow, he about to get us banned for real.
No, this dude is crazy, bro.
What happened? What did he say?
Dude, you drive trucks, brother? He trying to let you know he know the price of the lot lizards.
Price of the lot lizards.
And even still, y'all, you know, hey man, that's something that they need to have a conversation about too. We're bringing light to something that I guarantee you that these high school coaches are complaining about too.
Hey, we don't need to bring light to nothing, Paul. We don't need no light over here.
I agree on that. I hear you because I don't want y'all to be right now.
We don't need to bring no light.
Yeah, I saw you had a booth up there, man. Did I see you had a booth?
A booth? What?
Yeah. Or was that a suite you was in?
You know where I was at?
Where'd you at?
They didn't give me no table.
I saw you with a green shoe. Talking about giving away a green shoe, some shoes.
Oh,
table.
Oh, so
they gave you a booth, bro.
I went and did some cross promo. So my people at Kicking It in San Antonio, they were dropping a Jordan Seafoam Green.
Yeah.
And I came and did the preview there. So we did some cross promotion, just trying to get those kids' name out on different platforms. They actually TJ Ford Jr. is one of their NIL athletes. Roy Horman is one of their NIL athletes. They have a stable of kids in there that come from Texas and come from Houston. So shout out to my guy Colin Teagle, the brand ambassador Greg Grovey, and they do a lot of good work with Jordan Brand. So I just went and pulled up and supported my people. That's all, man.
All right. So I got a question for all y'all now. Why is bringing up something uncomfortable for the sake of building a positive change a problem?
Oh, we talk about that all the time. That's a G-Day topic right there. Parents love to get lied to. So go ahead and break down.
Forget the parent part. Forget the parent part. We talking about how can we build UIL? How can we make the UIL state championship a better product? It's great. It's good right now. How can it get better? How can we make that better? Because our kids and our coaches definitely deserve that. Our media sources definitely deserve that as well. I'm not saying we need to dip into UIL's pockets on this, but I do say that we do need to start trying to find ways to make it an experience for all of those people that contribute, for those fans that are on these websites, on these chat rooms right now, that listen to your podcast, that listen to the Chop Shop, that punches in for Friday Night Glory, Channel 5, Inside High School Sports. How can we make it better for them as well? You know what I'm saying? That's something we got to start thinking about and start having more conversations about, man. Because again, there are a lot of people putting on, for a group that's not really respecting one another. I don't know if y'all can feel me on that a little bit, but
no, I got you.
I definitely think we need to start having these kind of conversations, because the UIL needs to, they need to start doing things a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? It can't just be all about them all the time. And
Mr. Jordan,
I'm just
Jordan Mr. Jordan say bring it back to Austin doing South by Southwest.
You can't do that.
You can't do that,
Jordan.
Mr. Jordan.
South by Southwest has become so big.
Yeah, they don't have hotel rooms. It's expensive. I think, me personally, I like it in San Antonio. Like, of course, I've been to it in Austin, San Antonio. I just think if they could find a more intimate venue than Alamo Dome, maybe. I don't know where that would be, but get some people that actually know the kids, especially like broadcast wise, that actually know these kids.
Yeah.
Because like listening to it on NFHS was kind of cringeworthy.
Man, the little heavyset kid. Oh my God, he was awesome, man. I don't know if that kid was somebody's nephew, and shout out to NFHS for even doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? And they're trying. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it definitely should have had one of you guys. As one of their
have some people. You gotta have some people that know the kids.
Yeah, you have a guy like Kenny Matthews, somebody that knows, knows these kids and coaches. I thought that they tried. You know what I'm saying? Did Southwest Sports do anything this year?
No, it was specifically.
This is the first year they didn't do it, huh?
Yeah, it was specifically on NFHS.
Wow.
Yeah.
They did. Like Mr.
So it was ran by Texan Live, the whole thing. It just was, NFHS.
Yeah.
But those guys were football guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, matched up.
No shot at them. But those were their big time football guys. But you can't have them on a stage like that doing basketball.
Yes, exactly.
You have to have basketball guys.
I give them an A for effort, but execution, they just didn't. That part of the game, they just didn't hone in correctly.
Like during the Coons game, one of the guys was like, I saw that they were number one, but I didn't expect them to be that good. Like, what does that even mean?
Because first of all, who are you? You know what I'm saying?
Like,
No one
what
even knows
does that
you.
even mean?
You know,
Like,
yes. Agreed.
what are you talking about?
But even with that, Doug, like that shows that you did no homework as a
Yeah, no
broadcaster.
homework.
Because even if you just go on their max preps and look at all their scores, they've blown almost everybody out the whole
The
season.
only really team that I know they had 2 losses, but other than that, like they lost to they beat Tatum by
They
like
beat
1 or
Tatum
2.
by 1.
Yeah.
And Tatum won the Division 1 3A
Yeah.
title. So,
Yeah.
but for you to get on TV on the broadcast, be like, well, I saw that they were number 1, but I didn't know they were that good. Like, bro, that shouldn't even be able to be formed into a sentence because it makes no sense.
Yeah, and I think that was the same guy. Now the guy, the tall guy with the blue kind of the light blue, he was pretty good. You know,
Tommy Yaris is one of the sideline reporters.
He's from the city, though. He's media trained, Paul.
Was really into
he was pretty good. The other short guy, the stocky kid, they called him fat, but you know, I think I'm
he
fat.
looked like he was nervous every time.
Well, he
got
looked
on
like
camera.
somebody just gave him the microphone and said, "Hey, man, you got to do it." And he's normally the guy that holds the camera. I think because he was so unprepared.
He was holding the camera.
He was so unprepared.
Was holding the camera. They could have swapped positions, and Latham would have gave you a better update than everybody else. He did it for the girls.
And it goes back to what I say, man. I came onto this show saying, "Hey, man, I want to have some fun, but I'm going to be prepared because I know how Robert Carroll going to do, right? You know, I'm also going to make sure I have the geographical distance for Houston Beaumont, you know, Koontz, Houston Wheatley, what it was not Houston Beaumont Westbrook. I'm sorry, and even Martinsville. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that I feel you have to be prepared for just in case. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't look like that guy was prepared. And that's one thing I can't stand as a pet peeve of mine, to see somebody in that position look that bad. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? On to me, what I consider my turf. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Every one of y'all should be feeling like me. That's my.
And you know what's crazy though, Paul?
You know,
during the football championships, it's a whole different production.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Whole different production.
I got to go to a football event then next time.
Whole different production. Like it's totally different. They broadcast from inside Jerry's world, like in between games and all that stuff.
They feed you differently on that football side. It's different resources over there, my brother.
Yeah, Mr. Sanchez, me and you, we got to do it together, man. They can put us on the broadcast. We can knock that thing out,
Mr.
man.
Mike is always prepared, man. He's one of the best as far as broadcasting.
Mr. Sanchez, they don't need to reach out to you. We need to reach out to you. That's what we really need.
Well, football has a different, wallet that's contributing there.
Yeah.
That's crazy because UIL has enough people, sponsorship enough to even go do the same thing in basketball. Basketball is a money generator for them too, and I know they made major money.
But they do a good job because if you look at over the past years, they've progressed in what they do graphics wise,
right,
content wise.
Yeah, that game has stepped up big time, bro.
They do it.
They have, yes.
And then
I'm really appreciative of that
across the board as well. So they've kind of figured it out.
Yes.
They I think we want them to move a little faster because this industry moves fast.
Yeah.
Right. And they finally figured something out, and they're so stuck on that, like they're not looking at the evolution of the process. Yeah. But they do a great job. Like I don't want nobody to ever see this show and click this show maybe a year from now and think we're complaining. No, we're always just trying to better the product.
We're having a constructive conversation right now. It might be a little critical, you know what I'm saying, but it's constructive. And again, we're talking about how to make it better. You know what I'm saying? And
if you ain't trying to get better, then what are we doing?
Exactly. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you guys were my boys back in the day, and I'm out at the club, and I see the girl of my life with me right now, what are we doing? I'm right there. I'm going to get her, Doug. My breath smell good, Doug. If you tell me my breath smell good, and when I go speak to her and she turn off when I do that, dog, I'm gonna be so
I'm gonna
mad
tell
at
you,
you.
nah, Paul. See, I'm that friend that be like, nah, bro, your bro stink, man. You need
Tell
to
me the truth.
take one of these extras.
Tell me the truth, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So I'm that kind of dude that always has been that kind of guy, man. That, hey, man, tell me what I need to do to get right. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's part of one of the reasons why I always labeled myself as the Real Talk Nation, because what I used to always say, I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. You understand? Because that's the kind of guy I am. I ain't trying to be criticizing you all the time, but don't give me nothing to criticize, Gary. You know what I'm saying? And help me to get to that point for all of us. That's why
Mr. Dudes, they ran out because they didn't know how many people were like attendance was actually going to come to the games, but the attendance numbers, I just got a message from Coach Amy, and then you just happened to type this. The attendance numbers was way higher than what it has been, because since they did the split, you get more champions, you get a higher attendance number. So that's why they ran out of programs, because they didn't print enough, because they wasn't expecting. They expected it to be higher, but not drastically higher as it was.
Hey, and with that said, Jeff, it just hit me again when we talked about the big school versus the little school thing on that. You think about the games, y'all. How many close games there were in all those state championships? There weren't a whole lot of blowouts, like the Final Four game sometime is. You know what I'm saying? We've seen a lot of Final Four games where jokers just didn't have no reason, no reason to be in there, like them San Antonio teams. Wait a minute. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. That was somebody said that in the background. Speaking of which, where was San Antonio there? Any San Antonio team in there?
No, sir.
All the small school games was blowouts though, but
yeah, Coons beat San Antonio Cold by like 50.
Well, I was really speaking of 4A on up.
Yeah.
You guys. I was shocked to see you guys even watching a 2A game or a 3A game. Huh?
I was really watching the 3A to watch Grayson Rigdon and them, but
yeah. Now, did he transfer to a different school? Is that the same school he been with?
Nah, he was at Benjamin.
He transferred.
He
transferred. Okay. Ain't nobody
he transferred up to 3A and won the state championship in football because they said he couldn't do it at a bigger school. So then he won a state championship with Columbus in football, and he took them to the state in basketball.
So that wasn't nothing like an Anthony Black situation, huh?
Hey.
We're gonna move on to the next page on that one.
No, because I had bookmarked this for this special occasion because I didn't know how it was gonna play out. But that I would literally get a lawyer anytime UIL would say, "Hey, we don't think
nothing wrong with that at all."
Like football, but Doug said it best. Football, you get to do a little bit of different things.
Well, Mr. Jordan, because you said from a business perspective, everybody on this panel and everybody that heard about this before it came out into fruition, we knew it was gonna be a great model for business. That's what they did it for.
Yeah, we said that last year in San Antonio.
Aesthetically, as a viewer and as part of basketball media, I don't like it because of the format that leads up to it. You got teams and players that made the state final that didn't play a game in San Antonio, state semifinals that didn't play a game in San Antonio. And no disrespect to Westbrook because that win was monumental, but you had the number one team in the state playing the state semifinal at Bay City High School. So if people from Corpus Christi didn't leave their house at 8 o'clock in the morning, they might not have got to see that Bay City High School for a game at 7 o'clock at night. So that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, the UIL gonna make more money because it's more teams, more fans gonna come in. But I have heard not one media personality say, "Oh, I like this new format." Nobody, not Jimmy, not nobody on here. Nobody else said that they like this format. We don't like it.
Well, unfortunately, I think that's going to be the way they go because
for
I
sure.
think the gate that they just got unexpectedly is enough. Is hey, they're going with that route. Now they just got to find a way to get guys like you, other media guys involved and on the same bandwidth with them right now on that. So, and like I said, dude, that's going to be the way they do it. Because like I said, that was unexpected, and they like what they got. Trust me on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. They seen that bottom line. They was like, "Oh,
okay.
they
ain't never going back."
Now, what if we can make it even better? What if we can make it more of an experience? Then, how much could we get?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody gonna figure that part out. Trust me on that. Watch what I tell you. Somebody gonna figure it out.
They got so much area outside of the Alamo Dome, like where they
That you could do all kind of stuff.
You could do all kinds
that
of
whole
stuff.
3-point contest with like just a lot of interactive fan stuff.
Like a whole little fan fest or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Have it out there for.
They got all them food, but the food courts open and stuff over there this year.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. Like
they gotta have that. They gotta have that popping more, man. They should have all kind of food trucks, in that little area behind it, in the back of that. They should have that flooded with stuff.
No, they can't do that. That voice they deal with Aramark and using the Alamo Dome. That's how the Alamo Dome survives. Aramark and that food contract.
Oh,
hey, somebody said that. I think G-Day said that.
That's
about
how
them making it a week-long tournament.
They have concerts like Post Malone and Jelly Roll will be there. Aramark single-handedly helps keep them staffed for when they don't have big things. So it's a little bit.
Well, then you know what? Then you know what? They should do more having people outside with food carts and stuff. Then, if they trying to keep it in themselves, they should do that more outside and lower them prices a little bit.
You can't keep kids out of school for a week.
Well, I ain't saying for no week. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying for those 3 days that they're doing it.
They really don't want to give you off that Thursday.
Really don't.
Man, they could just have a big ass fan fest right outside in all that area. Have like games for kids and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So therefore, in between sessions, you don't have to walk all the way to the to the Riverwalk or walk all the way over here. You can just go outside for them 2 hours, play games, have like make the trucks pay a fee to Aramark because they gonna do that. There's ways to do that shit, man, to make it more aesthetically pleasing to the consumer and make it more of a.
Never said we can DJ and sell pies. I'm with you, my brother. Okay. That stadium big enough to run the girls and boys tournament.
They did the NCAA tournament like that during COVID. They had one section with the girls. They had one section, one court, and one section another. I remember that.
Now, y'all didn't touch up. I know we said it. We touched up a little bit on that about the small venues for the regional final game. That's another conversation that definitely needs to be had.
That's not a conversation for UIL. That's the coaches not being able to agree.
Yeah, that's the coaches got to agree on that.
That's not a UIL thing.
But it kind of is because UIL got rid of regional tournament.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Normally that game was at
But you want to play in a big stadium. Both coaches got to agree to play in a big stadium, don't they?
I mean, yeah, now they do, but before you didn't have a choice.
You didn't have a choice.
So like,
whatever you lined up, whatever region you went to,
you went to the Campbell Center.
It didn't matter who was home field or not.
Wasn't a choice.
Yep.
That was just your regional games.
Yeah.
Or you
I
can
think they need to go back to that.
Or you can think you
That
tough
regional
like one
game.
team did and just play wherever you want to and get that ass whooped when you get there.
See, like that Duncanville Allen game, that game would have been at the field house, Ellis Davis Field House.
That's a nice field house. I went there and saw Lake Highlands when
Yep.
Yeah, it got good lighting in there. It's big enough to hold a deep crowd.
7,400.
That game wouldn't have been at the field house because that was a state semifinal game. So that game would have been in San Antonio.
In the old format would have been
on the old format. Remember, you had the 4 teams. Semifinal.
Yeah, but I'm saying they was different regions though. That would have been a region. That was a state semifinal game.
Yeah,
they're not in the same region.
You're right. That was the state semifinal game. You're right.
Yeah,
that would have been in San Antonio.
That would have been in San Antonio.
Yes. So that's why I think they should have had it there then. That's another reason why I feel like they should have still put them there. Or the WG. The Wilson Ground in Fort Worth. Couldn't get SMU. They wanted, both of them wanted SMU, but SMU had a game that night. Now, what we slipped up on is we could have did UTD, UT of Dallas. I didn't know UT of Dallas holds 7,000.
Y'all couldn't use what's that other joint that the G League team play at? What's that?
They didn't want to go up there. That's in Allen territory, bro. Did you hear how loud it was at Capel?
Oh, I just didn't know where that was in reference to everything.
That was like them having to come to Ellis Davis Fieldhouse.
I got you.
People weren't having that.
Yeah, y'all couldn't use the American. Luca was there. Could have slid him. That's the only.
Hey, don't get them,
winning on today, Paul.
Don't get them started on that, boy.
Hey, how the city been since Luca Magic then been drained?
We're not feeling so good, bro. We feel like
hey, I'm gonna say this, I don't. Everybody blaming Nico. Nico just taking a fall for something that somebody else didn't have the cojones to say out loud. Like, and Nico just happens to be the GM there.
Let's just get something understood, man. The NBA is an entertainment business. And they have a group of guys that run the NBA. And it's all been said that the Lakers and the Celtics, when they are up, the NBA is at its best. All you other dudes just in the way. Plain and simple.
Yeah.
Dallas, we need you to send Luka to Los Angeles. Take Anthony Davis. Street clothes. We all know he don't hardly get to play any damn way. Go on trade him because the salary money moves. And get him up there so he can finish it out with LeBron. Period. That was another good Paul Gasol move that was orchestrated by the NBA, man. Plain and simple. What Paul
Gasol got to do with it?
Remember when Gasol got traded from Jerry West?
Well,
that Memphis to the Lakers?
That's different.
How's that different? It's the same thing. They're helping the Lakers out. They always helping out the Lakers. Period. The Dallas new ownership wants to move to Vegas, bro. And what other way, what better way than get rid of your star player?
Why would they move?
Make your fan base mad, right? Why they don't want to buy tickets. Now I got an excuse to move. Here, let me also help you out. Now I'm going to raise up the ticket prices.
They did raise the ticket prices.
They raised the ticket prices up now. They trying to move that team to Vegas, bro. And the NBA is behind that. Now, Dallas will always have a team. They'll just do an expansion team from Dallas. They're trying to move this team to Vegas, bro.
But why buy the Mavs when you could have just been a part of the investment group of Las Vegas and been patient?
Maybe that owner wants a team already established, bro. I don't know. But I know he just traded away the star player. And he just raised ticket prices. And do you know they were kicking out fans in there that weren't Luka jerseys? They kicking out players that have fans in it that says, anything about Luka getting kicked out. Whether you're a ticket holder or not. You piss your fan base off, they ain't gonna want to come to the games no more. So now when it goes back to the days where they wearing sacks over their face, you understand what I'm saying? What they gonna do now? We moving. That's what they doing, dude. They sabotage this whole thing, dude. There's no way that you let go of a generational talent like Luka Doncic, bro. Period. I don't give a damn how fat he was. That joker was delivering numbers, bro. Period. Delivering. And they just went to the NBA championship last year. Help me understand that. Now he got exposed because every dude that he was guarding in the clutch, that's who they went at. And Boston went straight at him. I get that. But now you got to figure out a way, Dallas, to make something else happen on that. Don't just trade him and get him. I mean, come on, dude. You trade him for a guy that don't never play, ever hardly play a full season. When has he played a full season? Street clothes. We call them street clothes, don't we? Man. Come on. And now now Kyrie Irving is hurt for the year. He out with it. Hey, man, we're cursed, bro. The Mavericks are cursed now, bro. This is almost like trading the Bambino for the Yankees back in the day when you traded away him to the Red Sox.
It's the other way around. Red Sox traded Babe Ruth to the Yankees.
The Red Sox traded him to the Yankees, whatever. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I got you.
You understood the assignment on that.
I got you.
All right, fellas, y'all ready? Paul, you can stay on, man, and you can be a part of our draft, man.
What draft y'all doing?
No, he's not gonna draft. We're just gonna let him see what we do, man.
Man, we don't need him time. We don't need him time and then talk about if you had this person for the DFW. His ass off.
So at the end of every high school season, we do a fantasy high school draft, where you can build your own high school roster.
Ooh,
is what we do.
So, but y'all got to stay all Houston.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, we stay all
Yes,
Houston.
sir. Yes, we do.
Yeah, we stay all Houston.
Who's number one pick?
So the generator got Rob, then Doug.
I got the number one pick.
Me, and then Gary goes back to back, and it's a snake draft. So
Elijah Garrett, Robert Carroll.
Oh, hell. No.
Rob, who you got number one pick, Rob?
Oh yeah,
we already know, but just go ahead.
And write it. Well, just write it down. You know who I got?
Hey man, he was good. Don't get me wrong, man. But
Shelton Henderson.
He just don't get no win. He don't get no ring. It don't mean a thing if you don't get a ring. Do that.
Doug, it's on you. Your draft pick.
Elijah Garrett.
Championship.
Hey, Paul, I had the best team last year anyway.
No, you did not.
No, I had the best team, Paul.
Hey, guards win championships.
It's on me. I'm gonna go. Who I'm saying, Rob?
Somebody who daddy played in the NBA.
No.
Or maybe not. Okay, no, never mind. Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead.
No.
My bad.
I'm taking Sebastian Williams-Adams.
Oh, my bad. My bad. That's the. My bad,
I thought we could only take kids that was at state. Oh, that.
No, we do all
any
classes.
kid. Yeah, no matter what grade, any kid.
Oh wow!
So you got back-to-back picks, brother.
I could take any two kids.
20, 25, 26, 27, 28.
That's a good thought.
How many are we picking?
10.
10.
Okay. 10. Damn.
Hey, Coach Armand, we don't need you dropping names in the comment section, man. We don't need you dropping names in the comment section.
Coach Armand, tell them who you would draft, man. That's right.
Hey, you know what?
Melvin Dukes, he did get the ball. And he just double teamed him.
Now
He had to
he
get
ain't
off
touch the
of it.
ball after when they inbounded. He ain't touch it no more.
They doubled him. He
Yeah,
had
they
to get off
doubled him
of
on the catch. Yeah, on the
it.
inbound. What
I
was
was answering his call.
Mute your mic, Paul.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You good? That is the hardest question right now to ever ask.
I got you, Paul. I muted you. Go ahead.
That's the hardest question to ever ask me right now. Like, right, I'm semi-prisoner from the state game, and then but I've seen a lot of basketball, bro. Like,
good. That's one person who team I'm gonna be better than for sure.
yeah, you got right.
G-Dot. Bro, you making this shit harder than it is, bro.
I'm about to say
You
it's
making
so
this
many
hard.
harder than it
No,
is
it's
to me,
not.
bro.
Just pick two kids.
Pick 2 kids, bro.
I got Ian Lowe and Jaden Hope. This is gonna be my all-state team. I'm just gonna pick an all-state team right now.
All right,
bro. Just
I'm going with Reese Austin.
You left so many people.
Reese is my pick.
Yeah.
Give me Bryce Jackson.
Hey, Doug is in my draft board, man.
It's my go. I got 2 picks.
Yes.
Oh, I do. Okay. First, I'm going to take Madden Hill.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go young and old. Give me Ephraim Moore.
He don't count.
How?
Why?
Nothing.
You was gonna say because he's from Beaumont.
Yeah.
We cut. Even if they don't claim, we cut, brother.
No, it wasn't even that. I was just, bro. I'm just not prepared, bro.
You're not prepared, Mr. Sanchez. I just said
It's
he
my
said
turn.
not
Give
prepared.
me Jalen Finner.
It's man. I've seen too many kids, bro. To pick 5 kids, y'all crazy.
10 kids.
10.
10 kids, y'all crazy. It's my go.
No, it's on me.
It's G-Day.
I'm gonna take Dorian Hayes.
Oh, God dang it!
Now it's you. You got it back to back.
I'm gonna have the most homerist of teams. I got Malachi and Byron.
Okay, Malachi Booker and Byron. Bibbs. I'm taking Nigel Walls.
Cam Newsom.
That's a good one.
Bouncy.
Rob, you got 2.
Give me. Hold on. Somebody I'm missing. I need some diversity on my team. Okay, give me Isaiah Santos.
Okay.
And give me Quentin Sanders.
I know you was gonna get killed, man.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
Yes.
Give me Christian Gibson.
Bucky. I'm gonna take Christian Hodge.
I hate you. No, that's my dog.
For sure.
G-Dot, you got 2.
I got Christian Haskett and Aleem Olajuwon. Those are my 2 SPC picks.
That was a good one.
All right.
That was a good one.
I'm taking Aiden Buckman.
Man, give me Damian Jones.
Who you say?
Damian Jones from Stafford.
From Stafford, the big.
Yeah. Let me get. Let me get Evan Cochran.
Okay.
And let me get. Dang, it's 2 kids from the same district. Nah, what's my man name from
No, not telling you.
No. I'm finna find it. Hold on. I'm tripping. My fault, y'all. Hold on.
Your draft clock is ticking, brother.
If you was
Man,
in a
as
real
long
draft
as Gary took J.D. Humphries.
I was about to say, if you was in a real draft room.
J.D. Humphries.
How'd you be on the bus like that, Rob?
I'm sorry.
It's on you, Doug.
Give me Michael Collins.
That's a good grab. Who do I want to take? I'm taking S.J. Young.
That's a good one.
G-Day. Who next?
You.
You got 2 picks.
You didn't say my name, like so.
My bad.
Landonville and the freshman from St. John's, the big fella. I see something in him. He got to just keep bumping his head a couple of more times, but
I don't know how to spell his name, his last name.
Yeah. That's my court presence right there.
All right. I'm gonna go with Scotty Guillory.
See, I'm trying to also make sure all my kids mesh. You know, I got some personalities.
It's on you.
You got Scotty Guillory.
Yeah.
It's on me.
Yeah. No, I know his first name. Big EJ. I don't know his. I don't know how to spell his.
Give me
last
Kevin Sargent.
Ephraim say it's Emmanuel.
Yeah, that's his first name.
Yeah, that's his first name, ain't it? Yeah.
Okay.
His last name is.
Just leave it alone, Doug.
Yeah, never mind. Oh, boy.
I gotta take 2 dudes that's close to my heart in this basketball thing. Damon Matthews. Jordan Buckman.
Okay.
Are we drafting off sentimental values?
I am.
I'm not.
I'm not.
Hey man, that helps my team. My team is good.
You just draft who you think.
I mean, hey, bro.
Win you the game.
Like real talk. I watch Ian Lowe and Jaden Hope play some of the best effing defense. Like, I mean, hey, dog, yeah, they didn't win, but bro, Ian Lowe don't shoot the ball, Doug. Ian Lowe had 20. Like, He went and got buckets. So that it's a little sentiment there. But then as I think about who I covered throughout the season and who stood out and who I really liked and intrigued me, that plays a part. Like I'm happy to see y'all pick some of my kids, man. I'm not tripping.
Give me DeMaurice Pritchard.
Okay.
D King gonna text you in 2 seconds.
All right.
I'm gonna take Montana Williams.
Great pick.
Good pick.
Great pick.
That's a good one. Oh, I already know who my next pick is.
G-Dot, these your last 2 picks.
My last pick gonna solidify my team is the best. My team loaded.
I picked front court, man. I need one more, and then I just need. I got Peyton from Silsby.
Peyton Jones.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ain't a bunch of height in Houston. It's somebody. It's a height guy.
It's a height guy. And I'm about to spit it out. And one of you fuckers don't do it.
I don't need them.
I don't need them.
Okay.
If you talking about the 7-footer, I don't need them.
I ain't talking about that.
Okay.
That's 2 height guys then, because I wasn't even thinking about him.
I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't see no big win state.
Guards win championships.
That's what I'm saying. Matter of fact, Jadarian Williams.
How tall is the Andrews kid?
He's about 6'6".
Who picked him?
Nobody picked him.
I'm fast and moving, Paul.
Who you said? G-Dot?
JD.
Who you got, G? Oh, who you got, G-Day?
For my last pick, Rob made me feel bad and laid it on my heart to pick somebody who's near and dear close to me, man. I'm gonna take Rakin Vargas.
Okay, cool. Y'all picking with y'all heart. I'm trying to win games. Give me Aiden Ace Williams.
You got the last pick, Rob.
Shit, Alvin Mosley.
Dang, the foundation.
The foundation.
But no, you was big. You had Matthias Bay, big. You had DJ Leatherman. That's a big.
You wild boy, Doug.
Anthony Andrews, a big. It was Ace. It was some bigs, man. Well, Ace
did Gary make 10 picks? I don't got 10 names for Gary.
Yeah, he got Ian Lowe, Jaden Hope, Malachi Booker, Byron Bibbs, Christian Haskett, Aleem Olajuwon, Landaville, Emmanuel, that's a kid from St. John.
Oh, I missed Emmanuel. Okay.
Peyton Jones and J.D. Williams.
Okay. Hey, my first pick was a pick near and dear to my heart. I've been knowing that little boy since he was a baby.
Yeah,
Elijah Gas. So
my team's still gonna win.
Nah,
hell no.
I'm gonna run and press y'all out the gym. What y'all
who you gonna run and press out the gym?
All of y'all. We Yanks in 08.
Tripping, bro.
Do you see my team, bro?
Do you see my team?
Y'all are a bad shooting night away. Y'all are. I'm gonna run you. We gonna lock up.
Man, we whooping y'all ass.
My team ain't got bad shooting?
I got Evan Cochran don't even got to play inside for me. I got inside, outside for y'all. He get the
Kevin Sargent
locking
on my team. Up, dog. Kevin Sargent locking that shit up. You tripping?
He got what you mean? Kevin Sargent got a whole
ain't nothing at the rim.
Who got an answer for Reese Austin? That's what I want to know.
I do.
No, you don't.
I do. I got Madden Hill. I got
what happened when Shadow
Hill.
Creek played Second Baptist?
Me.
Reese Austin.
I do.
Shadow Creek played Second Baptist.
Hey, G-Day, when I 2-2-1 you and slow you down, we just want to get you to play in the half court. See,
now put the next comment up, G-Day. Put the Coach Armont comment up.
Well, y'all
We
wow.
good money, G-Day.
Wow.
You got a Reese. I got somewhat of Reese problem solvers. I got a bunch of them. They not equipped. You gonna eat them alive.
Reese is gonna play off. He ain't gonna play point. He playing off the ball.
Well, good luck with that.
Cook.
Good luck with that.
He don't need to bring the ball down to
God bless
be a
y'all.
bucket,
Y'all
man.
tripping.
We face for it. We here. That don't matter.
Dog, I got some animals on my team, dog.
We
Elijah
Gad,
Gad,
gang, brother.
Bryce Jackson, Jalen Finner, Mike Collins, Kevin. Man, come on, bro. Come on, dog.
Y'all gonna defend really, really well.
And we got dudes that get buckets.
Me too.
You got a dude that get buckets.
Who, me?
I got systematic guys.
Nah, man, I got.
Yes, sir.
I got Christian Gibson. He get buckets. Cameron Newsom. Finley can get buckets. Elijah Garrett. Bro,
G-Day, are you making the graphics again and putting them up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Can't
I
wait.
ain't gonna say nothing.
Yeah. My team gonna
Hey,
win,
can we go back to the last time we did this and the team that I picked?
You would have got your ass whooped.
No, come on, bro. Look, if you go look at my team is all American.
Bro, I'm not trying to hear none of that because I had fucking Chris McDermott and JoJo, and y'all told me I was gonna lose.
Team.
Yeah, you was gonna lose.
Fucking lose. Gary, you did. I know, Gary. The last time we picked, I'm the only one that said you had a good team. I remember the team you picked last time. Everybody else said your team wasn't good.
I'm never gonna say anybody got a better team than me.
That's how it's supposed to go. You know.
That was fun. I got a really good team.
Hey, Mr. Sanchez. Hey, you know what? Hey, next episode, we'll get you on here, Mr. Sanchez. And Paul, you give us your all 10. And Mr. Sanchez, you give us your all 10. Because we're going on hour number 3. That'll be a great part 2 episode. For sure. You know? That way we can highlight more kids and figure out who gonna make it to the simulator. Because you know you can put everybody.
If you could do just 10 kids from Dallas, what 10 kids you rolling with?
Caden Bug, number 1, of course. Caden Bug Edwards, right? You definitely got to go with him. I'm definitely going with Antoine. Is it Antoine? Antoine Shannon for Allen.
He made
I like him.
That joker ended up shooting lights out down the stretch, y'all. I was really nervous for Duncanville with that kid. I'm also going to go with DeAndre Thomas from Allen, the 6'8" kid for Allen. He ended up being huge because we just don't have a whole lot of height here in the DFW either. I'm definitely going to go with Lance Carr for Kimball. I know he put on a show that was definitely worth mentioning big time. I don't know if I want to do should I say anything about I shouldn't do anything. I'm going to say with public schools, right? We're not going to do
anybody, whoever you want.
We have private school picks too.
Go ahead and get Dawson Batiste. You can't. That's your big.
Dawson Batiste. It's 1. So what am I at? 4 or 5 right now? 5.
5.
I definitely like. And I'm trying to really stay public. I ain't gonna lie to you. Or then
go get
like that.
Your way. Then ain't he in public school?
Who?
Benjamin Barraway, the big fella.
Yeah, I didn't really get to see him much, so I don't know what the product looked like with him. Uh, I do like, and I hate that King Race, Faith Family. He ended up playing. And shout out to Faith Family, by the way. I don't know if y'all know they won that EIBC
EIBC,
league.
yeah.
They won the state championship on that. I slapped myself on my hand for not saying that earlier. Don't want to leave out the fine job that Coach Brandon Thomas did,
Mm-hmm.
and stay in tune with that, because they are headed. They're going to try to be that team here in Dallas to compete with all the IMGs and all that. So the state gonna have to come together. If we got any Houston players down there that need to be on a state, high school team that's going to go, nationally, we need to start looking at that for Brandon Thomas. But getting back to my list, golly, there was a guy at man, that's tough, man. Just 10 right now. 10.
Yeah, it's tough.
I don't think I saw a better point guard, y'all. Two guys. Another big fella I want to do. Langston's big guy.
Amari
Reed, Slim. I also want to put. I'm going to put Nunu on that team as one of my point guards.
Jones. Oh, don't nobody got the ball on the yo-yo better than Desmond.
Yeah. And I know I'm looking like a homer on this, but I just didn't see a more elite passer at the point guard position this year than Beckham Black, bro. He's not scoring like you want him to, but his elite passing skills, and he defended people. Nobody really made him look bad at all. And again, he's just a sophomore. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely thinking, he's got big things coming from there. How can I leave Silas Rodriguez off the way he scores the ball? He's done that all year. I know that ain't a favorite for y'all, but I like kids like that don't get the love. That's one of my guys that don't get the love, that I want to make sure he get love from me on. You know what I'm saying? Because he's gonna be one of the guys I want to say, I told y'all about him.
Paul. I mean, why you say Silas not a favorite for us? Silas went.
Oh, and I'm sorry, he gone. The one I was really directing that to. He on the MIA list in the corner. I'm sorry. He's the one that berated me over that one earlier. But I like him.
That's 9.
That's 9.
Yes, sir.
And that 10th player is rough, man, because godly. Oh, that ain't rough. Shit, my bad, dude. Isaac Hayes, man.
I was just about to say that. I was like, that's your guy.
That's my other dude, man.
Yeah,
Born killer right there, dude. Got ice all in his veins, man. So
yes, he does.
That's what I would go. Oh, there he is.
Hi, Kobe.
Oh, that's the kid. Okay. So, and then I'd have a staff of David Peavy, Brandon Thomas, and Nick Smith coaching that squad. So
that's wild. You put a staff to it, bro. That's crazy. That's innovative as well. But I get beat up and can't get in no gyms if I make a staff out here. Jesus.
I tell y'all again, that's the other thing. I don't know about y'all's coaching down there, but I know we got some great coaches here, man.
We got awesome coaches down here, Paul. Don't let state championships define great men.
Yeah. Agree on that. That's why I said I don't know. Because y'all ain't winning those state championships. I'm not basing it off of that.
Oh, God, man. Hey, shout out to my dude, Blue
Devils. Because we do know.
Regular season champ.
Who's that?
Dude, Blue Devils.
Oh, dude.
I'll be muting you, girl.
And shout out to Jay Lucas, man. Forgetting,
And them Cougs.
Yeah, them Cougs. Okay.
And shout out to my boy Jay Lucas. I talked to him today, man. I'm super proud of him. We talked for like 5 minutes, man. Hate that he had to lead the brotherhood, but hey, man, you the leader of your own program. That's big time.
in Miami.
In Miami.
Yeah.
I had met Jay a long time ago, man, when Jules was at a John Lucas camp, and Zay was like 3 years old, 2 years old. And if you ever pull up Zay's YouTube videos, you'll see a little kid, 2 years old, playing on a little. I don't know if you remember that video. It went really viral, y'all, back in the day. But Jay was holding him. That was his first recruit right there. Matter of fact, and shout out to Johnny Jones. Is it Johnny Jones for TSU?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He gave Zay his first offer when Zay was like 8 years old, 7 years old, dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then both coach, crazy, dude. But
man.
So, but anyway, those are my 10. Those are my coaches with that. I think I would add my boy Sip to that. See, I can't never say his name, the Allen coach.
Oh,
CP, I can't never say his name, but I'm telling you, dude, y'all get to know him. Brackle's a good dude, man. I mean, we just got great coaches, man. And I don't want to talk about just X and O's, y'all. It goes what I was trying to say earlier about guys that get it as far as helping you as a media guy promote their kids. You know what I'm saying? If you ever go to a North Crowley game, and I wish every coach could do this, I'm going to be real and tell you this. You can go to their practices or you can go to their games. And if you tell them you're coming to their games, they're going to have you a media package ready for all their players, their whole program, their history, everything, dude. You'll have it just like you had at a college game, North Crowley High School. I wish every coach could do that. And I mean that even at Duncanville, it's just
we got coaches like that. They do it digitally. Coach Watson at South Houston. He does a great job. Like we coaches do that. Like I'm really proud of how they've expanded and gotten and used Twitter to promote their kids.
Yeah.
At first, that was just a summer ball thing, but now the gap has bridged. Yes. And Iowa Colony, Hightower, Randall, Fort Bend, Bush, Broncos, the 7-man, the Spartans, Side Creek Boost. Like we got a lot of good ones. Like I don't want to leave nobody out.
Yeah, and it's hard. It's hard trying to think of them on the spot right now because I'm.
But that's what makes Texas media. Yeah. Shout out my guy Mike Timmons. Texas media is so great because we're so in depth and in tune. Like when I want to go find out about what's going on in Georgia, it's only like 3 accounts.
Yeah.
If I want to go I got to follow Eric Sondheimer for 2 months if I want to know what's going on in the CIF. Sometimes it's like he be drunk tweeting. No offense, Eric Sondheimer. No disrespect. Don't revoke my West Coast pass. Sometimes it's me. It's not you. It's me. Yeah. But with that being said, that's what makes us great. Yeah. Like we are a detailed group of individuals that are particular about our craft. Shout out Charles Campbell. Did some cross collabs. Love those guys. Love what they do for the kids. Acting Bad and Campbell's Court. I just like seeing people win, man. So, yeah.
On a note, before I leave, can't leave without. I know we touched up on the South Oak Cliff position that's they're looking for a coach for that. But how can you not say something about the incredible job that Coach Mays did for Cy throughout that history? They had won like 4 or 5 state championships in a row, dude. That was like crazy, crazy run and probably the cleanest dresser ever to walk the coach on the sidelines that was not a pro. You know what I'm saying? He dressed like he was a pro. You know what I'm saying? And the things that he brought. He was an AAU coach before he took that job. I don't know if y'all, a lot of y'all knew that or not. He's an AAU coach. And then
another beautiful thing about what y'all can do that we can't do down here.
What was that?
Man, y'all, you ain't really got to teach no classes or nothing. You just got to love the kids and coach basketball. So a lot of things down here that you got to jump through a lot of hoops, man. A lot of hoops.
That might be another conversation that y'all need to have.
To be a UIL member school, the rules are not always all the same for the same school districts, independent school districts.
Right.
We'll just leave it at that.
Right. And definitely agree on that, because I know y'all heard about the news about Lake Ridge having to forfeit the game to Flower Mound Marcus, was it?
Mm-hmm.
The regional semifinal, right? And because they had a kid ineligible that they played the game before. And the crazy part about that, y'all, is in most districts, that kid would have been allowed to play. Right. And it was a class that's one of those college prep classes that don't really count. You know what I'm saying? All this is just preparing you. And obviously the kid should have passed it. All he had to do was just apply himself. Apparently he didn't apply himself. But in most districts, including the one Duncanville is in, I know, and some of the DISDs, that class would have never got a kid failed. I mean, would have never got a kid where he couldn't play the game. Mansfield District has a higher standard apparently, and that ended up costing them. But man, that's just crazy.
Especially a class that's blank with no grade on your report card. You just have to be in attendance. That's tough.
Yeah. So, but still, he should have never played him. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, because I know they were saying, well, why did you play? And he said, well, they were supposed to have an emergency meeting about it and so forth. And something happened to where the emergency meeting never took place. And he played him anyway. And, shame on him for that, because he didn't need to play him, they won by 30 something. Don't get me wrong. He scored 20. I think it was 22 in that game.
I don't say he didn't need to play him and he dropped 22. No, he needed to play him.
That game, see, when I tell you a game like that,
he needed to play.
That game could have been worse without him. You know what I'm saying? That game was not 20 or 30 points close, is what I'm trying to tell you.
I feel you.
Trust me when I tell you that. They would have won that game by the same amount, because they pulled the brakes off. They pumped the brakes at a certain point in the game that where that was not even the middle of the third quarter before you decided to pump the brakes. So it could have won by worse than that. Just like Kimball could have won worse than what they did in the championship game. They pulled back, man. They let some of the other kids get. I saw a kid that was on the JV team playing, getting good minutes. He had 2 or 3 minutes for Kimball. Yeah. Little Mexican kid, little Hispanic kid they had. Was on JV.
Hey, the sophomore for Kimball, he gonna be special.
Amari Wickware. Yep. Yeah.
No, him, but no, that they bought the light skinned guard, the little Mari is already special.
Rilo.
He gonna be special.
Yeah. Rilo's a good kid. Rilo transferred from Sam Houston, on to Sam Houston. Good left-handed pull-up jumper, man. Good kid, man. Just one win, man. And plays hard. Good dog. But him playing with Amari is going to be good, because one thing he didn't do this year that you're going to see next year and the year after is he can shoot the ball, man. He really can. It just.
Oh no, I covered him.
Yeah, you seen Rilo
with when he played with Spears.
Yeah,
and they was back in Augusta, and I say, oh, he got poise.
Yeah.
So that's how I know my man from Kimball. Never mind, I can't. Yeah, but you right there with me, Paul.
Yeah.
Right there with
Kimball's going to be back. Yeah. For the next couple of years, man. And I will tell you this, Carter gonna give him a run next year, though. Carter has a kid, man. His nickname is White Boy. I'm trying to think I'm so used to calling him White Boy, I can't even think his name right now. But I know it's his last name is Hunter. Golly, what's Deion's son's name? Deion Hunter's son. I got it right here. Amarion Hunter. Remember that name, dude.
Okay.
Amiron Marion Hunter is going to be a special guard for Carter, man. They're young. They also got a 6'9" freshman, by the way, that played with the Dallas Mustangs, Terrell Jackson.
Oh, he really special. He grew to 6'9".
Yeah, he's 6'9", bro. So Lyndon Love of Carter High School, they got some stuff coming.
Okay.
So stay tuned for that, because I mean they got a lot of sophomores that played a lot. That's going to be real nice for them, man. A couple of juniors, man, that I was looking at. So the Kimball Carter game going to be special next year.
They came to Beaumont, and I saw those young big kids. I was like, they're going to be straight.
Yeah, you got to get the Dallas Mustangs 2017, because I think they're playing them all together with Terrell, even though Terrell is a freshman. But you got to get them, man. Call Rod Taylor. Shout out to Rod Taylor.
That's my dog right there. I love Rod, man.
They also got another number 10, my boy Landon Higgs, another sophomore. You got to get ready to get plugged in, man. So Carter's gonna be a team to pay attention to next year. Kimball will be back. Of course, Duncanville will be back. Duncanville is going to be a little bit smaller. We don't know what's going to transfer in. That's the other thing, man, that I get mad at Robert Carroll about when he said that about my boy Peavy. When you're a good program and you're winning, everybody want to move to that neighborhood. Never forget that I tell you that.
That's true, man. Paul, we appreciate you for copping on today, man.
Yes, sir. I'm glad to have finally got the chance to be on such a prestigious show like y'all, man. Y'all been holding out on me, man.
Apparently, to some people, we just a little old show.
Paul.
Nah, man. Come on, dude. Y'all love that corner of the states, upper echelon, man. Y'all in the upper room. Y'all up there with Jimmy and Hatter. I don't know.
But that's not competition. We family.
Well, I know we're not in competition. I don't mean to sound like that, but
we in the all same. Like I came up watching them. Like I learned a lot.
Me too.
Like I'm young, Paul. I'm young. So like before everybody, all of y'all were in it before I was. So that's the part that I speak from.
Well, I don't want to get into who's in it first and all that stuff.
Into media, like that's what my source was. Like so, like I always want to pay them homage because, the city that we from, they always think we plexed up with each other when. Nah, we really all want to see each other win, and hopefully, by them seeing us collaborate, they know that we are all together, and that's what I want to display more, togetherness.
No doubt. And I love Houston, man. I just y'all just can't play with that DFW team.
Good night, Paul. It was good having you on the show. Love you. See you this summer.
Yeah, we'll see you around, man. And for everybody else, man.
No, for real, man. Thank y'all for having me on, man.
Yes, sir. No problem, man.
God bless y'all. Y'all stay safe.
Yes, sir.
And on the Real Talk Nation, I always want to give you something new, something fresh. Keeping it different from all the rest. We out. Tell Robert I said later.
Yes, sir, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we finna hop off as well, everybody, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Last high school show, but it is not the end because AAU basketball starting this weekend as well. Got the icebreaker. I know I'm definitely gonna be in the building. Doug probably gonna be in the building. The plug gonna be everywhere. So we'll see y'all around, man. Until the next time.